kind of invite? On my screen?
On your stream, where are you?
I'm just in Ulda.
Oh, yeah. I was like, I think he's in the Ulda bar.
Mm-hmm.
And I was right.
Oh, wait.
What problem?
No. No problem. No problems.
No problems. I mean, there's probably some problems.
There's probably, yeah. I mean, the whole computer's a problem, but you know.
What the frick? Oh my God! Hi. I always wanted a mini me.
What?
Did you? There's no way you could have known I was gonna show up in my Hawaiian shirt.
Well, you do wear it, casually. So, good call. Good call by Shrimp
usually show
Notecrest.
up in armor though. I just happened to still be in my Hawaiian shirt from last night. Hot damn.
That's awesome. That's
good
awesome.
to see you again. Good to see you again, Shrimp.
Oh.
so dismissive. Good to see you again, Shrimp.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Give me your lunch money.
Yeah. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. It's good to see y'all here.
Happy Friday. I know your sleep is not under your own control, so I feel bad, but I'm gonna
I
brag
made my
anyway.
life choices. Go for it, man.
I slept the frickin' today, and it was wonderful. It was so nice. The only downside is I'm still like in wake up mode right now.
Waking up with stream.
Yeah, I don't know about you, man. I've got like a solid 2 hours after waking up where I'm just like,
dude, totally,
yeah.
Absolutely,
like the Dune movie where it's just kind of the same, like same energy the whole time. That's this week's arc, man. That's this week's arc. Just run with it.
This is the storyline. This is the storyline right here.
This tonal ambient steadiness the whole time, and usually I spend that time editing video because it's cozy. I've got
sure.
I'll have I take forever to drink coffee. Katie got me one of those cups that keeps your coffee hot, like those expensive cups you see.
Oh.
Like another perfect gift, because it's a thing I've always like, that's cool, and I would never spend the money because they're way more than they should be. But she got it for me a couple Christmases ago. So I drink like a cup of coffee over 2 hours. So if you can imagine me, sleepy me in like I was going to say an ill-fitting t-shirt, but probably just this, just vibing on some video editing while my coffee steams in front of me. And pop punk whispers gently in the background. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. That's the energy I'm bringing with me today. I do need wish I should have made coffee before. I might make a coffee during this.
Yeah, go for it, man. I got a coffee right here. I got it in my Wally mug. Got my Wally mug today. That's the kind of day it's gonna be.
Oh, Wally, nice. My favorite mug, honestly, I don't really use it anymore. But it's a massive Jack Skellington head.
Sure.
But it's still got a flat top. I love the way novelty mugs look when they curve back in on themselves, but they're impossible to drink out of.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful Murloc mug that I love, but it's got the curve at the top. You can't. It goes everywhere. I hate those things.
Sure.
They're terrible. But I have this giant, oversized fishbowl Jack Skellington mug, and it's got a flat top, and it's wonderful to drink out of. It is impossible to keep your coffee hot in that thing, though. There's too much surface area. It just instantly cools.
I don't really mind like novelty mugs unless they have like eyeballs, like little pockets that the coffee kind of like settles in when you're trying to drink the last drops. Can't do that. Like weird Santa mugs or anything along those lines.
Oh,
not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah, the one I end up going for the most is the last Nerdtacular there was. We've got, because Katie came with me, so we've got 2 mugs from that Nerdtacular. It's got Admiral Akbar on it, and it's a frap. And that's the one I use the most.
Cute.
That's outside of my Ember mug.
Mr. Karth requires a flat nest to be made.
Oh, you have that mug? Nice, Kit.
He's gonna riot.
Who's riding?
Karth. He's gonna riot. He's currently about to lay down on the keyboard, so we gotta build a lap nest. Otherwise.
Oh! I can see him.
Yeah, we gotta. All right, come on down,
bud.
bud.
See Karth's head.
Come on down, bud.
Oh, rub it on the microphone.
Yep. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know about you. I oscillate daily on I can't stand cats anymore, and then like I love them. Like I love my cat Dexter, but like I go over to other people's houses and I meet their cats, and I'm just like, cats kind of suck.
It depends. Yeah, it depends. Like, and also a lot of people sign themselves up for that. Like, a lot of people go to the pound, they find the cuddliest kitty they can, and then they get home and they're like, ah, this cat's so needy. Oh, the cat's so needy. It's always in my business. Like, well, you did pick like the most cuddly cat you could find. Like,
that was how we adopted Dexter from a cat rescue, and it was a bunch of like, you know, just old enough to be adopted, like 8-week-old kittens, and he was like 3 months, 4 months or 4 months. He was about twice or 3 times the size of all the kittens, but still like small. And he was, they had kind of like almost like a ferret cage, like those 3-tiered cages that like some kittens were hanging out in, and he was just all the way up at the top, like just trying to stay away from the young whippersnappers. And I was like, oh, he looks lonely. Can I see him? And they took him out and they handed him to me, and he just fell asleep in my arms.
Yeah.
And I was like, Katie, I think we're taking this cat home.
Yeah, we did the same with Cart. Biggest cat in the room, was very aloof, didn't really want to interact with people, but when we approached, was very, very kind, and we're like, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Shout out to Chicago Cat Tree House. It was a full house, like an old kind of Victorian style Chicago house. That just every room in this 6-bedroom house was like different kinds of cats. Like you had I don't know what you call them in the top floor, but like the morbidly obese cats were in the top floor, and they were all adorable. They all needed terrible medical help. And they had like those giant wheels on the wall, like the big hamster wheels for cats. Like it was a workout place. It was cool.
Yeah, we almost got one of those, and then Dexter's weight normalized. So we ended up not needing to get one, but we did a lot of research into those wheels, and we even had like a spot picked out for it. And then we had like one more follow with the vet, and they're like, he's not getting heavier, and honestly, he's good as long as he stays at this weight. So, and he's managed to stay about the same robustness ever since.
I mean, really, the only issue I have with poor Karth here is like if I've just been overtouched that day. Like this morning, I walk out, I'm like, hey, good morning, family. 3-year-old's coming at me wearing my shoes, like, Dad, like I'm wearing your shoes, Dad, and just right in the nuts, just like punches me square in the nuts.
Oh my word!
And you know that's just fatherhood right there. So in a moment like that, you're like, Karth, please do not walk on me. Karth, I need a moment, please. Please, Karth, no. But the moment passes.
Yeah, you know, that's such kid stuff.
Yep.
My dad had an old fedora. I used to always go find that and like his cowboy boots. And I don't know why cowboy boots, because Indiana Jones didn't wear cowboy boots, but I'd shuffle around the house in an oversized fedora and massive cowboy boots.
Oh, I was a straight smart aleck, was what I was called often, because I would put on my mom's pumps and run up and down the hallway going, I'm late, I'm so late, I'm so late.
Oh God, that's good. I could see being a busy parent and seeing that and being like, listen here, you little shit.
yeah, you just kind of like you find that this is your preferred sitting position a lot of the times, just because they'll like run up, like try to sit in your lap, and like, a head will just, and you're like, yep, right thing. Gotta guard at all times.
Oh, so they don't headbutt your face.
Exactly, because when they sit down, it's full energy.
Their head's at the perfect height to just.
Everything's at the perfect height, man. Yeah. Fists, head. I remember the worst part for me growing up was when I was my mom's elbow height, because like that was just constant. Like, you know, you were following her, bam, if she's doing pulling open the dryer, whatever, bam. But I'm also a klutz, so, you know, I'm not terribly aware.
I was a klutz too. Mine was, it's always and still is a little toe on the corner of literally anything. That's me. Oof. That's my kryptonite.
All right, Mr.
Also, Carter. I wasn't very smart, and I hung a tire rack right by the door to the garage, and I've hit my head on that a few times.
Let's settle down, big guy.
Yep.
Otherwise, you were not conducive to a gaming experience. There we go.
Well, it looks like some thanks needs to get dished out. I already
Yeah.
had 5 memberships gifted by Joshua Stingle. Thank you so much, dude. Sideswiper super chatted. Thanks for that. Wants to know when Master Roll Quest is going to be done. It probably won't surprise you, Swiper, that we don't have a date. We don't usually have dates, but it will get done, and it'll probably be scheduled a few days ahead of time, and there'll be a thumbnail making it very clear that that's what we're doing.
The entirely organic answer is also my head is very full, and we got to get some videos recorded and out before we go digesting more.
Yes, 5.0 was. We expected 5.0 to be thick and to want to make a lot of videos about it, but I think we're gonna end up with more, like double the amount of videos we thought we were gonna make. And I don't want anything else in my head at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
If you by previous raid content you mean up through Stormblood, yes. Yes, we have, with some exceptions on A Realm Reborn, but we did get carried through Coils, so we've seen Coils. But we did all the raids in Heaven's Ward and all the raid content in Stormblood, and we eye leveled that shiz.
But did we eye level Alexander?
Yeah.
We did, right?
We did Alexander, we did Omega, we did Sky Pirates, we did Evilise. All of it was eye level.
Yeah.
Jesse Cox, I would like to promote to you and only, well, actually anyone, we have a VOD channel with all of our streams.
We were maximum prepared for the twitting. We knew all the references.
Yeah. Listen, people can say streamer privilege, and they're right. Jesse Cox has entertained me, so I'll go find the Omega VOD for Jesse Cox.
Perfect. Granted, the non-Final Fantasy players, a lot of that was completely over our heads, though we enjoyed a great amount of the bosses in Omega. I think of the Painter one the most, though it wasn't my favorite, but it was one of the more interesting. I think Painter one would have been a really, really fun one to do week of, because that was an odd one to do blind. Everybody knew exactly what to do, so it was just following your party as they hit everything correctly. But it was a very magical little fight. It would have been very cool to explore completely organically.
What are you talking about?
The Painter one, the Paint Omega fight, where we had the brushes and.
For me, Ghost Train and
really
and final Omega boss, like Omega
Yeah.
MF, is the shit. Omega MF still might be one of the coolest damn things I've seen in this game.
It was, and plus the music, the riff on them playing your song back to you. It was really solid.
Oh shit, yeah, man, dude, yeah. That's pretty high on my want to do it on extreme list. Or Savage, because it's not trial, right? Get my terms mixed up.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
So you did bonus quests yesterday in Tempest. Some of it, yeah. It was more about we did the optional dungeons, is what we did yesterday. That was the main the reason for the season yesterday was optional dungeons.
The Academia was conquered.
Yeah. The Academia was cool, a little understated, but cool. Academia is I'm interested to talk to you about Academia, Kyle, when we do our Wall of Dungeons, because I think the final boss was my least favorite of the three, and that's not usually the case. Although it had one mechanic in particular I absolutely loved.
Yes, very cute mechanic.
Twinning was very cool. It was very cool. I also that's another one I want to talk about. Although it wouldn't work for Wall of Dungeons because it's more about lore. I thought there was so much hype for the twinning. I thought there was like massive lore revelations, and while there are pretty big lore revelations, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting like something more to have to do with like Emmett or something, because people were so like frothing at the mouth. Yeah, and it turned out the hype was more for the music, which is not wrong, because that music is one of the best tracks I've heard in the game so far.
Yeah, it's an interesting one with the hype, right? Because it made it feel like from the outside that it was going to be something entirely new. Instead, it was probably the most spelled out that Final Fantasy has ever been about its obscure magic lores. Like it was.
Yes, which I do like and I respect. Yeah, it's just that to me it was a little more like low key, like nitty gritty lore than like some kind of big moment, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
It was more like novel intrigue rather than set piece blockbuster intrigue.
I agree. I liked it a lot.
So,
I
was thinking about it a lot while I was falling asleep. I was like, that was more. It was more intimate than I expected it to be.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywho. Hey, Sage, welcome to the Purple Gang. Thanks for that 6 months. Also, we're welcoming Gregor Comics to the Gearbox, Kyle.
Oh, well, welcome.
Thank you for your membership. What's Drummer saying? I said, almost to purple from gifts. Thanks, chat. Damn.
Hey.
5 gifted subs, 5 months in a row.
That just means they're here for every stream. That's great. That's great.
Yeah. Thanks, Drummer. Jan just said, D's 4 nuts for 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Jeffel said, thank you for being a great place to watch 14 content. I love the voice acting you do for the no voice acting lines. Big thanks from a fellow GM and dyslexic.
Nice. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I butcher some lines sometimes, but I appreciate the praise.
You know, man, you should just have like an auction. You know how they hold up like a little sign.
Oh,
like as you start to get befuddled, you just hold up a little sign that says dyslexia.
Or like a guitar or like a record scratch I could hit anytime I need to reset myself. That'd be useful.
But you need like a Cortana or GLaDOS voice that just says dyslexia.
Yeah, just throws it out there.
Yeah. Hector, thanks for the super chat. Said my in-game name is Darkhoned Coeurl. I'd like a chance to heal Vothri Extreme if you do it.
Oh.
And you have yet to answer my question. What were you most surprised? Oh, I'm so sorry, Hector. You did ask that last night, and we didn't really slow down much last night.
No.
To answer such a thick question.
Well, that's a great question. We'll do a dungeon to start. Let's do a little dungeon to start. We're gonna get some tomestones today anyway, and we can answer that question as we go.
All right. Well, let me snap.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I should, because I'm 81 on this, so probably shouldn't put incidental levels on this.
I mean, I'm 84, so let's see.
Let's indeed see. I mean, if we're gonna do, because we get tomestones from doing Duty Finder, right?
Oh my god, my dancer's 84. My dancer's 84? Oh. What have I been doing?
Wait, what?
My dancer's level 84, dude.
Why are there Triscuits tied to the leveling?
Did you just say Triscuits?
Yeah, look at leveling roulette, and it's got those Eureka Triscuits. And I've never ever seen those given before.
Is there an event going on?
I don't know. I don't know what a cracked dendro cluster is.
Oh, dendro and antho cluster?
Yeah, is that for Bozja?
Oh, it's for endgame materia. Are we like high enough level? Is it because we're past 80?
Huh.
Oh yeah, same above 80. Okay.
Materia is the gems, right?
Yes. Those are those orbs you and I always throw away.
Well, I keep them, and I'm gonna put. So here's my question too: does the materia increase our potency when we're doing minimum eye level? Like if we were doing an extreme, would a little materia in those holes help out? Okay, cool. And my next question would be, can I be selective about can I personally choose what I put in my slots? Or is it like a min-max thing? Like, I die a lot, obviously. If I put it all into health, for instance, if I even can I make that choice? Or is it like a thing where people will be like, I mean, you should be piety or something like that? Min-max if you want. Okay, okay.
I have a dire need to set a different tome for my summoner.
Limitations. Oh, are there soft caps to like Dark Souls? Like I gotta worry about hitting certain caps on the amounts, so there's like no point in like dumping everything into skill speed, for instance. Oh, interesting. I like stat caps because it means I get to like min-max and then I hit a point and I go, now this is mine. Now I get to do it. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. We'll figure that out a little bit. Figure that out. So, hey, if you'd be up for it, I would love to put a level or two on my bard.
On your bard?
Yeah.
What level's your bard?
9. Nope, that's the. Let's see. Hang on. 23.
23.
And we could bust out one of those.
I could Dragoon. My Dragoon, I think, is like 40.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'd like to put some levels on my Dragoon.
Cool. Let's do the leveling roulette. We'll get some of the. Oh, it actually goes away. Leveling roulette doesn't give Doritos anymore. When you go to. Oh, and it doesn't give tomestones either. Oh. Well, okay, never mind. That would be counterproductive. So does it only work on. What do I got? Here's a sage. Oh, he's kind of. I think I might have organized a little too hard. There we go.
Vernacular ham, cough, gunbreaker. I see your gunbreaker, vernacular ham.
Yeah, you have to be max level to get the Doritos. Okay.
What's a Dorito?
Those little like materia thing we were talking about.
I thought you wanted tomestones.
I do. When you select leveling as a level 80, there's bonus Doritos and stuff that you can get for running it. If you're
first it was Triscuit.
I know.
Now it's a Dorito.
Yes.
They don't look like Doritos.
They do look like Triscuits though.
They do look like Triscuits.
If anything,
yes.
they look like
with
that.
You on Triscuit. That
weird sucked on mint that Leia gives the Ewok. You know when you get the little circle mints at like a restaurant with the little red stripes on them?
Sure. My point is why do you care about materia?
Oh, because I want to gem up my stuff for extreme, so it'd still be like adjacent to where I'm going. It'd be adjacent to the activity that we are doing. But,
all right. Well, I'm trying to lock you down, sir. Do you want levels or do you want Triscuits?
I want never mind the Triscuits. I want tomestones. I want tomestones.
Okay.
So ignore everything I've said. So what are you playing as?
Dragoon. So we're gonna kick it off with a low level dungeon. And what are you playing? Because you're currently level 70.
Yeah, I'll do my archer. After all that confusion, I will bring an archer. I don't think I actually have any. I guess I could get in one of these on my casual outfits. Here we go. Let's be maybe a barista archer. Oh, I've got like weird pants on.
All right, I'm gonna drop a code and party password. If anyone would like to join. And there we go.
Jack portraits. Madness.
Hey.
Doing good there.
Thanks for the tanking and the healing, you two.
All right.
Thanks for the tanking and the healing. All right, sir. I'll just remind myself what's going on here. Those are combo actions. Yep. That's the critical buff. That's the increased damage buff. And that's my only AoE, and it's a line attack. Yep. Now I remember Dragoon.
Yep, it's too late. Let's roll.
Check portrait. Oh, yeah, it's too late.
Yep. The gear's going to be changing anyway.
Oh, hugging his Jafel in chat. Good to see you.
Nice.
Good to see you. Oh, what
Look at it. Yeah, we're all
you
level.
look like such a dork. All right, Kyle. Well, while we do a dungeon we've done before, let's actually answer Hector's question.
Okay.
What surprised you most about this game?
Initially, the music. I thought, that's not the kind of music MMOs have. And that's actually why I started playing in the first place. Because I heard Locust and Fiend in particular. I was like, what is this? Is this allowed?
I always come back to raid-like content, and in that I include extreme trials. Because once I was on board for the story, I was already bought into this game, but what really impressed me was when we did our first extreme, which was Shinryu, and this game went from scratching my narrative itch to also scratching my like hard MMO content itch, because I used to be pretty hardcore in the WoW rating, and I found a lot of joy in it, and that hasn't been in my life for a while. And when we did Shinryu Extreme, oh boy, it's like rekindling like an old love, or getting together with an old friend. And I don't know why I wasn't expecting 14 to have good boss and raid design, but it really impressed me.
I think it's fair. I mean, you're basically saying, not to be over complimentary, but you're basically saying there's no way you can have all these things.
Yeah, well, and also like by that point we had already been playing for a while, and like so I was also kind of like going off of like osmosis. Everyone's hype seemed to be more about the story.
Right.
While some people would bring up extremes, it was never the same amount of like people being like, can't wait for you to get the Shadowbringers, or can't wait for you to get the Endwalker. So there just wasn't as much outward excitement about extremes as there were about, you know, just getting through the MSQ. And so when we did our first extreme and it was Shinryu, I'm like, why isn't everybody just screeching about this? Because it's amazing.
Yeah.
That was where I was the most impressed. It was the first time I was really freaking surprised by this game.
Yeah, that's great. In comparison, yours is so late. You know, we started the stream today in Ul'dah, like that music to me is just so chill, because it was like my little escape game. You know, playing it all by myself for a solid 2 years there, taking it super slow.
Yeah.
I have this very intimate relationship with Ul'dah, and anytime I'm in it, I'm just like, this is comfy, this is cozy. Even though a lot of really awful stuff went down in that city, I'm like, so cozy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they burnt my original home to the friggin' ground in World of Warcraft, so you know, sometimes your game home gets wrecked.
Which one? Wait, oh, yeah, okay.
I started as a night elf, even though I've played more time on Horde. Like when I think about starting WoW, I think about Teldrassil.
What was did the Undercity ever open up again? Or is it
I don't believe so. I believe it is still plagued.
Huh. So where did the undead hang out now? I guess they just got a corner in Orgrimmar?
I forget canonically where the undead relocated to. Is it Silvermoon? Because they were like buddy with the Blood Elves. You know, like, because they were similarly wronged by the Scourge. Is it Orgrimmar? Okay, I don't remember.
I always thought I wanted to play an undead.
That was around the time I started checking out of the WoW lore.
Sure. I've gotten, people say they like it. I was not a fan of Jaina's flying boat. I was like, that was too cheesy for me.
I've never really been mad about what they've done with Jaina. I like Jaina's arc.
Head graze. Oh, interrupt. Okay, cool. Let's put that.
Oh, to level up?
Yep, little level up action.
Garts.
I hope I get as a bard that like mini missile thing that our flashback had.
That would be what you ask about.
Because I love mini missiles?
Yes.
I do love mini missiles.
Confirmed. Kyle loves mini missiles.
Yep. Though whatever you do, do not animate them on a digital table. That's not true anymore. They got rid of that part, but it was the most ridiculous thing I've read in years. Magic missiles can't be represented. Okay, level 70. Oh, that's pretty far out, but it's good to know. It's a cool looking spell. Good morning, Flame Tusk.
Good afternoon. Thank you for taking our time zones into account. Cefalia was celebrating 7 months earlier. Said, hope you're having a great day and we'll continue to have a lovely weekend. Remember to apply for FanFest tickets this week if you haven't already. I saw that.
Yes.
We need to do. Oh, dude, did you see we can only buy 2 even if we were lucky enough to get through?
Yeah, and you have to have a current subscription to enter this like level of the buying process, which I think is really cute. I think that's a great idea.
I think is cute. Yeah, the 2 limit bums me out a bit.
Sure.
Because, yeah.
You're cutting down your chances. You can, stockpile. You could be like, hey, I got in everybody who wants in.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. And of course, it's that weird limbo we find ourselves in, where it's like, do we go for it? Do we try to hold out? Are we press passing? Is that even a thing?
Dude, I sent I did Square's contact info earlier this week, as a matter of fact. Like, they have a contact portal.
Yeah.
I haven't heard jack.
Oh, I'm sure it's, quite busy.
They also have a broken link on there that says if you're a content creator or influencer, go here, and you take the link and it just it fails out and spits you out the generic Square Enix site.
Oh no, that's no good.
Yeah. I have no idea how to talk to anybody there. A bunch of folks tagged me to a bunch of what I think are community managers on Twitter. I haven't heard from anyone.
Interesting.
So I don't know. This is all new territory for me.
Yeah.
I know exactly the line of communication if I need to talk to someone at Blizzard. I have no idea how to talk to anyone in Square NA.
Well, Jesse says, I reached out and they said, buy tickets. So there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Might as well sign up for that then.
I was going to anyway, but I like to poke and be like, hey, can we like get an interview or something?
Yeah, no, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. But I get
Square
it.
Enix has a website that's unknown character. It appears to be their Achilles heel is web design.
Well, the real villainy is that Lalafell named Mog Station that I end up clicking every time I try to go to the Mog Station.
Yeah, for a company that wants to do NFTs so bad, you think they would know how the internet works better?
And there's some news this morning too of like YouTube got their new CFO or something as a big NFT guy.
I mean, most people with money are big NFT people.
Sure, yeah. The turn my money into more money.
Yes. Let me exploit suckers.
Think of all the jobs. Rogue put a pretty rough first foot forward. Like, I remember heading out to do like my hunting log and being like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna like this, but Archer is up there from like level 1.
It was straightforward. Rogue to me was straightforward enough that I stuck with it. As soon as I got the ninja, I was like, this is too much too soon. I'm not into this anymore. I do not like the initial onboarding of ninja with the like weird combo mixing.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I'll still like Bard when I get there.
I noped the shit out of ninja basically immediately upon getting to it.
Because Bard, I was super critical of my bow animations, which kind of flow weird, but once you've got enough buttons to like not really watch it because you have all these other effects, it doesn't bother me.
I remember the very first time I played this game, where I bounced off rather fast. I started with an archer.
Yeah.
And I liked the bow animations.
Yeah, maybe it's just Elysian bows are a little weird.
Maybe. Yeah, I was playing it here, so boring human player. But Kit, thanks for the welcome to 9 months club, Kit. Thanks for hanging so long.
Nice.
It did the jumpy thing. Said, happy Friday. Let's start the day with a joke. Have you heard about the chocolate record player? It sounds sweet.
Okay.
Okay, kid. Thanks for that. Fiona, thanks for the super chat. Said, thank you for streaming and getting me through my Friday workload. I was going to say workout, but Yeah.
Sure.
Get
Happy
to the
to
weekend,
join you.
Fiona. You're almost there.
Almost.
Yes, Linco. Well, we're talking about FanFest tickets right now. Thanks for
Yeah.
the super chat. Real Kami said super important materia slots are ignored when your eye level sinks. It's ultimately only important for max level.
Your eye level sinks.
So if you're sinking down, if you're above what you're doing.
So if I were 84 doing minimum eye level Titania, would my materia desync then? And if
Well,
I was
doesn't it also it's level and item level, right? So wouldn't it also depend on what you're wearing?
But if I was 80 with materia, it'd be okay?
Eye level only. Materia would be ignored, someone's saying.
Okay. If your gear is 80, you'd be okay. Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Because we would be wearing 80 gear.
Yeah, we'd be wearing all the tomestones.
An eye level of an 80 piece of content, right? So would be okay. Best way to know is if your stats are yellow, materia is off. So super chat at Gearinix.
Cool.
I've never messed with materia up to this point, and I'm not going to start now.
I assume it's a lot easier. When I tried to do it in Realm Reborn, there was like this whole quest in the middle of like Ul'dah West or something, and there was a goblin talking, and I had to go like meet somebody, and then I had to like craft my own. It was really overwhelming.
I did that with the forge out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was also about like salvaging your gear.
It was really confusing.
It was super strange, and yeah, I was like, I don't want to think about this right now.
Right, well, I'm gonna move over to something that is max level.
Lolly ho, back to you, Ardwick.
Cancer.
Jill said you were now hearing the play online music. I don't know what that's in reference to. Hi, Vexart. Hi.
Hello.
And Vernacular Am, thanks for the super chat. So Goblin Quest in Realm Reborn lets you meld materia yourself. There are vendors in all major cities now that can do it for you.
Okay.
So they've simplified it. Okay.
Cool. I want to do a leveling, and I'll do a dancer run.
What level's your dance? You're 61?
Yes.
I don't think I have anything around there. Where's my gunbreaker? Oh, 70. All right. I could gunbreak.
Now, I have no idea what I'm doing in my outrageous hat and giant, what are these, lapels? Is that what they're called? Some lapel action?
Oh, you only have a tank? I'm sorry, Huggin. Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
All right. Are you happy, Vernacular Ham? Are you happy? Gun breaking.
Blue Mage stream when? That is late. That is.
Every time I talk about Blue Mage, I make Blue Mages mad.
Because they love it?
Because I call them a fake class.
Oh, well, I mean, kind of are, but that doesn't mean it's not fun.
Don't dig the hole further, Kyle.
Yeah, no, that doesn't mean it's not fun. I think the job would be more fun when I have like max level and more knowledge and can appreciate like what spell I'm stealing off the thing. And honestly, I want that PvP mode they talked about. I loved Holocron in Jedi Outcast. It was such a fun multiplayer mode, and I think a PvP Blue Mage arena where you steal spells from each other. When people die, they drop the spells they're wielding. Would be so much fun. I loved Holocron. Hey, Mr. Kurt. Love you, bud.
You ready?
Yep, I got my controller. I don't remember how to dance.
The only time I want a blue mage is the oh shit, what is it? The turtle boss and
yeah, so we can destroy the turtle boss.
Hard
at max
mode
speed.
of what is that dungeon?
Stone Vigil hard.
There you go. Yep, good memory, sir. That's the only time I want a blue mage because I hate that fight.
Yeah, yeah, it was nice just blowing through.
Do you want to run another leveling or?
I think that we would have gotten the bonus there. So let's do the 50, 60.
50, 60, 70?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll get us some tombstones.
Cool. And maybe we'll get a cool dungeon.
We will see.
Maybe.
Maybe some, well, I'm 60, so.
Oh,
okay,
second level
yeah,
hard.
yeah,
When bits have been here?
I've been here in a long time, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice picture, Ninja. Nim.
I didn't set up a portrait for my gunbreaker.
What? Okay, it's this, right? Yeah, this looks AoE-ish. Mr. Carthonassi. Just flipped over my trash can to explore. Oh, I need a dance partner. How did I do that again? Where did I put dance partner? Where did I put dance partner? Blade shower, blood things. I
think you're. Oh yeah. Nem said it. You're too low level for dance partner.
Oh, okay, 50. Okay, cool. Catching up in my outrageous outfit.
Stupid souls don't move. I forgot about that.
Got cute music. Reminds me of something.
This one always felt a little like mismatched for me. It's like not what I would choose for this dungeon.
Yeah, but it's still like a cute little song. It's not like Banjo-Kazooie, but it's kind of like a light adventure.
It is a little Kazooie-esque though. You're not. It's very fairy tale-y.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I do like Banjo-Kazooie. Which why is Diddy Kong?
Did you see the interview with Nick Offerman on one of the late night shows? He was on promoting, him being Bill on The Last of Us.
No, what did he say?
I think it was Jimmy Kimmel. And Jimmy Kimmel asked him if he played the game, and he told the story about how the last game he played was Banjo-Kazooie, and he stopped playing after it because he got too obsessed with it.
Sure, it's a good game.
Just like, oh man, Kyle should see this because I know my dude loves Banjo-Kazooie.
I love Banjo-Kazooie, yeah. It was a great game. I got all the pieces. Oh yeah, this guy.
I remember liking this fight.
In the long ago. Oh, should I AoE him? Is that what we're doing?
It has like all the different body parts and stuff.
I have no idea what I'm doing on Dancer. All the buttons are flashing at me and I'm pressing them. I think I'm doing great. So why doesn't Mario Kart have... I can picture like Diddy Kong, because Diddy Kong Racing maybe, like that's a rare character, but why not Star Fox? Why is there no Star Fox?
Good question. And then like an R-Wing vehicle would be fun.
Yeah.
Because that is the Nintendo property.
Right? And no Kirby either. No Kirby.
Because they have Link now, right?
Yep, Link's in there. Yeah.
That's a newer thing, though, I believe. Because it used to be just like classic Mario characters.
Yeah, you can choose which Link you want to. If you want the more, modern, the story Link, or the old Ocarina kind of Link.
And
then you get to choose all the Yoshi story. Yoshi Story is such a great game. I love Yoshi Story.
Oh yeah, Kirby does have a racing game. I completely forgot about Kirby Air Ride that chat's bringing up.
Is that why he turns into a car now?
No, the car is from the most recent Kirby game, Kirby in the Forgotten Land, which is basically Kirby Last of Us.
That's what I've heard. What does this button do? What am I doing? I think I just executed my combo I'm supposed to be doing all the time.
All right. Man, Gunbreaker is stylish. And if you're not playing this game for style points, what are you doing?
Oh, exactly. You gotta look good while doing it. Amiibos. Yeah, Amiibo has all of them too. I'm not... You can attach Amiibos in Mario Kart as well. I've seen the menu. Wait, I don't remember this thing at all. That looks like... This doesn't look like a Realm Reborn. Did they add this thing?
I'm being, like, held by the hand.
This thing looks too nice for a Realm Reborn. Did they add it? Or have I just completely forgotten?
I mean, we are in hard, but I remember most of it. But I'm with you. I don't really remember this either.
Yeah, hard mode. Maybe this was a Heaven's Word, too. Yeah. I've just never even seen him before. A couple times, but...
Yeah.
I do not remember him.
Continuing on.
Yep. Now this part sounds like Slay the Spire. This is very Slay the Spire.
Don't know it well enough.
I want more games like Slay the Spire, but there are a billion games like Slay the Spire, so it's a weird conundrum.
I'm like, dude, that's like,
I know.
Couldn't be more of them.
I know, but like most of them.
I want more games like Hades,
well,
and there's not enough.
Have you ever played Binding of Isaac or any of those?
No.
I might scratch that itch.
Hmm. I know there's other rogue lights, but like very specifically Hades combat is just so so satisfying.
Yeah, it.
The hand grab, man. Every time.
But Hades is also...
go back to Transistor. I was enjoying Transistor and then got like horribly distracted.
I've heard a lot of recommendations for... I completely forgot a lady, and it's a roguelike, but it's like high graphics. It kind of looks like Mass Effect.
Oh, Returnal?
Returnal, yeah. Lots of people have been recommending
I've heard good things about Returnal, and it just got its PC release.
Yeah, and it has decent reviews as a PC.
Yeah, it was a PlayStation exclusive. Well, you have a PS5 now. You can probably find it on sale for PS5.
I want to get Bloodborne. That's my big, like, sitting on that right now till we beat Elden Ring.
Now you know why whenever you talk about Hades, I have to remind myself you're not talking about 14 to save me, McWilliam. That's fair. That is fair.
Oh, catching the... What? Wait.
Yep. Amy, thanks for the super chat. All here for your Dance Dance Revolution, Kyle.
Thank you for joining. The dancing.
I see people backseating you, talking about he's learning.
That's good. Learning is good. I mean,
from what I've seen, I think they're wanting you to dance more.
Yes, I think for an extended time there, I wasn't using the picture that looks like a foot. But honestly, the picture that looks like a foot didn't scream to me, press me because I'm important for DPS. It screams to me like, you want to go fast or something?
Any time you can dance, you want to do it because it ends and gives you like a massive, your big bomb attack, and then you also get buffed at the end of it. So
yeah, I could use...
Anytime you can dance, you want to dance.
Use a more action-oriented picture to communicate that, but you know, once we're underway here, it's not a big deal. This feels great on controller too.
I love Dancer, man.
You should dance one of the extremes. You should. I enjoyed getting to do Samurai.
I love tanking hard shit, man.
Sure.
It's my happy place. If we ever redo extremes, I'm very down to try other roles, but dude, tanking is my happy place. Tanking and then tanking with a patient party is just a treat. Man, I could play more Gunbreaker.
All the tanks. All the tanks.
All the tanks. I want a paladin, but I don't want to level a paladin.
It gets better, but yes, it's questing through Heavensward as a paladin was not fun. And Heavensward had a lot more go kill things quests. I remember being in the Race Vulgar area. You were making your way out of the Moogle quests and had to kill like 5 Tyrannosauruses, and I was just like, oh my god, this is awful. Really like jonesing for a good strategy game too. I got back into Loop Hero there, and now I'm like, man, I really just have an itch for like a really good tower defense or something.
I've been having a park builder itch, and I have the sequel to Jurassic World because I loved the first one, so I should probably just play it because I have it.
Yeah, probably. Good idea.
I loved the first Jurassic World park builder. That game was fun as shit. It wasn't particularly hard, is like my only critique, but damn, it was fun.
Yeah, it's a little paint by numbers in like the way you place things.
Yeah.
Which, I wish there was more ingenuity to, I mean, obviously you're not going to like design the full roller coaster, but it's like place restaurant here and you like choose which restaurant, but there's not a ton of management in that way. Also, Ian Malcolm ruined my immersion.
His voice acting in that game is as phoned as can be.
Oh yeah, I mean, granted, like phoned in, it's not bad, it's not awful. He's still having fun, but I'm just like, Ian, you've been through so much in this world. Why do you sound so happy?
Garrett Factorio time. Yeah, everyone wants me to play Factorio. I've never played it.
It's amazing.
Factorio, I believe, is the correct way to say it. But
I would love to spend a casual Friday doing a co-op with you, but it is hours and hours and hours, and
I mean,
it would just feel bad to start it and not finish it.
Listen, man, I know you have complete control over your sleep schedule, so why don't you just get a lot of sleep and we'll start early?
Perfect. Deep Rock Galactic, yeah. Deep Rock Galactic's fun too.
Won't see Garrett for 5 months after that. Yeah, you will. It'll be on here playing Factorio.
The great thing is you can beat it. Like, that's the big difference, is there is an end screen.
Did I get Rockin' Stone? Calm down, Archer. Calm down.
Guy just reminds me of Mo. Talking about 2 wives? No, he said 2 knives. Boy, I gotta tell you guys, this is great.
This is great.
This mechanic's beautiful. The mummy wall.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that. I should probably get out of the way of that. Darkman, thanks for the super chat, said, we all know your favorite main jobs. What about your first choice for second job? If you can't play your main, what's the first one you reach for? Dancer for me.
Samurai.
At the moment. I have a feeling it'll be Reaper when I finally pick it up, but right now I always find myself being like, can I dance? Is it dance time?
It's hard to tell from the outside.
Second biggest surprise of this game for me is that I like Dancer.
Oh, interesting. The dance moves are on a faster global cooldown. Oh, I wonder if there's other stuff I should be spamming. Probably not at this level yet. Dancer is fun. Like, Dancer is just really fun.
Yeah.
But Samurai just, I've never loved a melee class. That's like that in an MMO. That's style. That style of going in and dodging out when you do it over an AoE just makes you feel so awesome. Oh, I'm in a tomb.
Oh, yes,
they
you are.
Put me in a box.
Nobody puts Kyle in a corner, except this boss.
Except for the boss that made me do it. I unlocked Devilment. Crit and direct hit rolls a buff. Okay, well there we go. That's the sort of thing I should be popping. Recast. Ability, weapon skill.
Voice, we've talked about treasure maps. Came up last night, as a matter of fact. When people say plans, really my only answer is yes. Eventually, because we don't have dates. We don't have date. We cannot consult a calendar.
Can you two-man them, or is it? Because I've definitely done it two-man. Faye ran me through one, but what's the party size for that?
I don't know. Just every time I run by shrimp no crust, it makes me giggle. Up to 8.
Whoa, wow, that's pretty sizable. Huh. The other difficulty is the steps required. Like, not all of them spawn the dungeon. So you having intimate knowledge of the map that you're in, like endgame, would be helpful. And then on top of that, it doesn't always do the thing, and then you don't always get to go far. So it'd be definitely something I'd want to like chain and make a day of. So you get to see the cool dungeon thing. Okay, we've done that. I'm glad that made your Friday, vernacular hand. If people are down, we got the party for it. You want to do main scenario? That's 350 tomestones.
Yeah, let's do it. You want to do it as this, or you want to swap things up?
Let's just do this. If everyone here is good to keep going, like, let's roll.
All right, cool. Let's main scenario. Feel free to drop if you're not down.
All right, there we go.
Cool. Imarashi, thanks for the super chat. Said, man, I'd kill to see Kyle Bloodborne and bosses.
That'd be interesting. We have a very cool community here, so I wouldn't be as terrified to stream a Souls game anymore. But I streamed Sekiro, and that was a rough experience. That was a rough experience for sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We have a pretty safe crowd.
Yeah.
Y'all are very chill. And you don't blow us up too much when we suck at things. You just meme instead, which I'm totally fine with. Drassoini, thank you for the super chats. The game recommends for strategy and turn-based Phantom Brigade, Tactics Ogre Reborn. Tactics Ogre comes up all the time.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Nothing that can't be paused. Rift Breaker is also good, but real time.
Rift Breaker, yeah, I don't know what to make of Rift Breaker. The Phantom Brigade. I'm not familiar with this one. I'm looking it up. Oh, it's like a tank game. There's robots? Any monsters in Phantom Brigade? Looks very Mech Assault, which could be fun.
I should probably put on guard.
But I would love a good. Wait, hang on. I'm still 50, right? I'm not dance partnering yet.
Oh, we're even lower than we were before, dude.
Cool, perfect.
Or were we? Wait, what level? No, because the hard. Yeah, no, I think we were, right? Because the hard mode is Heaven's Ward, isn't it? For the one we just did.
Does Riftbreaker have additional units, or do you only control the one character? That's what I like about Factorio, is it's a strategy game, and yeah, you control one guy, but you got turrets, and they kind of, as long as you supply them and build the right kind of base, it can take care of itself. What I don't want to do is get in a they are billion scenario where it looks like a tower defense on the outside, but actually it's a unit control game. Which is fine, but then I'd just rather play StarCraft in that case. I want to control one guy and the other units maybe AI controlled, take care of themselves. Maybe I can like set some programming for them.
Yeah, that's a weird thing, right? About not that we're like ancient, but getting older and growing up a strategy fan. I don't really want to try that hard anymore, but I have a deep, nostalgia and desire to have that experience still.
Sure.
So it's like I want something a little more casual, but that still scratches the strategy itch.
Yeah. And there's also like I want, Riftbreaker, I don't really think it has a story, and Factorio doesn't really have a story either. That doesn't bother me. But if I'm gonna do, what was it, World of Goo? Or Gooapocalypse or something. There was one
with
like
World of Goo. That was a game.
But there was one where like there was factions, and like the evil faction was like a giant black ooze. And just the stories in most strategy games are super weak when they try to tell them. Grey Goo.
Oh, that's what you're thinking of. Okay.
Yeah, that had a super weak story. And I don't know if the Stormgate thing is going to be good or not. Looks kind of vanilla from the outside. And they're doing a lot of the right things. They got some probe noises in there. They're, teasing out that their buildings look like StarCraft buildings, but that trailer they made was not inspirational.
That looks like a big bucket of I don't really need this for me.
It'd be great.
That's like traditional RTS. Also, it just kind of looks like a generic version of StarCraft.
Right. That's the weird part about it. Is there's
it's just StarCraft without the license, which just makes it look like an also ran. Like,
yeah.
Even though the talent behind it is sick.
Exactly. That's the weird part about it.
Aesthetically speaking, it just kind of looks like, legally distinct StarCraft. Yeah, I don't know, man. I replayed Wings of Liberty last year, the campaign, and damn, it's. I want a Warcraft 3 re-release that's actually good and updates the controls, because StarCraft 2 ruined Warcraft 3 for me. I cannot go back and play it. StarCraft 2 just controls too damn well.
It's fine for the campaign, right? Like what I liked about Warcraft 3 campaign is you could really focus in, do upgrades, and then have like your 12 or 8 slots be like, okay, I'm gonna do 4 abominations, 2 meat wagons, my 2 heroes, and then like some necromancers, and bam, I'm gonna beat with this one little like specialized, fully upgraded army. But yes, the second you play Heart of the Swarm and you can select 100 units at once, and you have your mass select button that lets you just select everything. The Warcraft 3 micromanagement is like, okay, you're not even showing me a little image what I have tied to my control 1 through 9. This is hard to play.
Hector, thanks for the super chat. Wants to know if we're gonna venture or finish Eureka and similar content. I mean, Boja has been mentioned. I know you're trying not to spoil it. I know there's a thing called Boja that is kind of the Eureka of Shadowbringers. We're gonna definitely do at least one Boja night.
Yes.
Before we do Endwalker. As to returning to Eureka, eventually it's not high on our priority list right now because we're still not current. So I liked Eureka because a lot of people downplayed it for me, which probably helped. So downplay more things for me, please. I rather enjoyed our Eureka night, and I could also see some casual Friday streams being stuff like that.
Yeah, it was a great event to get lots of people involved, so it would be fun.
And there's not a lot of changing moment to moment, so it's a really good thing to kind of vibe out and like chat with you all over. So it would be good for like today, for example, would be a good day for that. So we don't have hard plans, but I'm sure we'll go back to it at some point.
Well said.
Yeah. Argent32, thanks for the super chat. What are your thoughts on survival crafting games, aka Valheim, 7 Days to Die, etc.? Kyle and I beat every boss in Valheim together. Back when it was new, and I don't think you and I have loved a game that much until we started playing this together.
Yeah.
Like before we started playing Final Fantasy XIV together, the game that like absolutely charmed both our pants off was Valheim. I am dying for a reason to return to Valheim. And I know there was an update. So the first update we weren't interested in because we wanted new bosses to kill, and it was just a crafting update. They have since added a new zone, and I want to go back. I think our freaking world got corrupted, though. I cannot recover our world, and it bums me out, and that's currently been keeping me away from Valheim.
It would be a lot of work. Plus, we had a third man in there helping us out and just crafting wizard. So all that reset would hurt. It would hurt a lot. We were fully geared.
That being said, I did, I don't know, like 6 months ago, I just wanted to build, so I did go in and enable console commands, and it is pretty easy to just dump a bunch of resources into a Valheim world.
Okay.
So I could preset us back up to basically catch us up to where we were if you wanted. You know, it still bums me out because I loved our house.
Yeah, we had great houses.
So it was so quirky, and I had a lot of identity with it. So I'd be bummed about that. But oh man,
I did a lot of interior decorating.
Valheim is like my favorite game of post 2020. Like, I love it. Like, besides 14, obviously. But, oh boy. I would love to play more Valheim. But other than that, I haven't played a lot of survival games. Like, I've never properly played Minecraft, for example.
Oh yeah, because you've like fired it up and you're like, oh boy, this is gonna take my life, and you kind of.
I was still living in LA at the time, making no money. Minecraft was just starting to pop off, and I installed it, and I lost a whole day to it, and I was terrified, and I uninstalled it. I was like, I can barely afford rent. I need to work and make money, and I need not another game like this in my life, because I was still like hardcore raiding and WoW at the time. So Minecraft scared the shit out of me.
Understandable. Minecraft is a blast.
That was the last time I remember like degenerate levels of like I kind of smelled at the end of the day.
Sure.
Just hadn't moved. Like,
you actually thought about eating Subway? Yeah, no, I get it.
Subway. Yes, yeah, that was a bad day.
Yeah, Minecraft's a blast. What was the other game that was mentioned?
7 Days to Die, which I'm not familiar with.
That one looks fun. I also would love to try out Grounded. I'm not a huge fan of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but that looks fun.
I've heard nothing but good things about Grounded. I'd be into trying Grounded with you if you wanted to do that for a Friday stream.
And Sea of Thieves. That's one that like I want a full crew for. I always want to try Sea of Thieves.
I was really excited about Sea of Thieves at launch, and none of my friends played. So like I bought it and played it alone, and it kind of sucks alone.
I'm sure.
I'd be super into trying it again.
I also hear Sea of Thieves has a problem with like they keep trying to entice people to come back and play by doing limited time events. So there's like tons of content for the game that's locked away because they keep making limited time events. So there's a lot of FOMO that happens where people are just like,
I'm unaware of that, but
I guess I'm done with Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
There we go.
I heard their Pirates of the Caribbean like little thing was really good.
I heard that too.
Kit London wants advice for Astrologian, Kyle, for starting it.
For starting it?
Starter Astrologian advice.
Yeah, we're approaching that was like a full year ago now. It does come online very slowly. There are so many buttons. Basically, my strategy right now when I have so many buttons is to never cast a timed heal, like a full cast bar heal, unless I have to. Or if I've got some sort of additional buff running. But when it first gets going, like it's pretty chill. Just get your cards out and work on your card system. I think that's the hardest part about leveling it is it's going to turn off and on your cards when you're doing dungeons and stuff and sinking down. And that's really the part you got to work on. So otherwise, spam, enjoy the damage of it. It's not a ton, and just start finding whatever works for you to get your cards out. For me, it was my MMO mouse with my grenade. Whatever you can do to get that card system out and practice your weave would be the right thing to do as you get going. Because if you do your cards, you have infinite mana. It's great. And you only have to whatever the purple lucid dream to make the chat happy. Like, otherwise you're good. Or you get rezzed. If you get rezzed, your mana is super low. And believe in the heart of the cards.
What was that?
And believe in the heart of the cards. It's where magic is born.
Believe in the heart of the cards. You have to believe. Final Family, thanks for the super chat. Says still waiting for a cocktail demo evening followed by a drunken gaming stream, and or maybe taking a drink. Everyone says design. Wait, what? Taking a drink. Everyone says design.
Maybe helps design.
Maybe, but design is in quotations. Do we just take a drink every time someone says design? We would die.
Wow.
We would die if we were at the mercy of the chat.
It was by design.
Well played, Kyle. Do
you think you'll do the monster? Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Powering down.
Every
time someone says, "All right, we got it, we interpreted correctly."
Some are waiting for Nightingale.
Why do you want us to die of alcohol poisoning, Final Family?
Nightingale. I haven't heard of this. Is that a game? Nightingale. Play Nightingale. A shared world survival crafting game set in an all-new fantasy universe. Survive the realm, gather and craft. Oh, it looks like a kind of a high graphics Valheim sort of thing. Presented by, and ooh, I kind of like that tree walking there. Oh,
I saw this at some point.
This is looking.
Yeah, I'd play this.
Is that first person with the torch there? That looks solid.
Yeah, it looks like it's an FPS survival game.
That looks all right. That looks all right. Saw some monsters to get going. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice little monster. Okay. Yeah. I can do that.
Oh, damn, Roz. Hey, thanks for 3 months. Good to see you.
Have I tried Death Trap? I have not played Death Trap. Tower defense game with strong action RPGs. Oh. Oh, I don't know what this is. It's like tower defense Diablo?
What are we talking about?
Something called Death Trap. I've never heard of it.
No, I haven't heard of that.
It looks like you build a tower and then you kind of have a hero you control, which is a weird one. I always I come across these and my brain goes, well, that's not like the level of relaxation I'm looking for, like Riftbreaker or was it Dyson Sphere? That's another one that's been recommended a lot. That one is my like, I'm afraid I'd lose too much time looking at it. Divorce Court. Well, at least we don't have to hear Nero's voice or Sid's voice acting. Jesus. Poor guy.
What? You dragging Realm-Reborn Sid, or is that what you're doing?
I'm not saying they're a bad actor, but when he gets, and don't you die in there. You're too bloody useful. It's just awful.
I'm not saying proceeds to drag the actor entirely. Oh my god. Like a hair in my throat or something.
Yeah, when does the sun come up game? Yep, exactly. Which, I do strategically get one of those a week. In fact, that's tonight. My big sleep-in day is Saturday, and then I cover Kristen on Sunday. So
that was always Civ or XCOM for me. Just like play that shit to the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah, Civ can get you there. I like doing economical victories where I just buy out the world.
I was like being extremely, war happy, but usually like just like a corner on a peninsula somewhere. So like, I just have everyone has to try and get me from land on one side, and you just kind of turtle them. Yeah, and Battle Royales then kind of became that for me for a while. I used to stay up really late playing PUBG with the same group of friends for a while, and that was fun. Just go and go and go. Like PUBG always had a big one more game for me.
I'm trying to think of what my one more game was recently. I mean, I did get super into Persona 5 there. I finished Palace 3, and I've got like 16 days until, you know, the results of that happen. I've kind of been, it's just a lot of wait. Like, I know I've got like 3 hours minimum of gameplay where main plot's not really going to take place. I'm just going to go on dates and stuff, which normally I'm super into, but I just kind of, I've been like, it's like, that's a lot of game time.
That's always been my aversion to JRPGs in general, is just the time commitment.
Yeah.
My God, Nero. Every word in the dictionary. Let's go, buddy.
Yep.
We know you're gonna become our friend. Let's just do this. Let's get it over with. Yeah, we heard about the lottery system for FanFest, Niru.
I think it's a cute idea. I mean,
may the odds be ever in all of our favor.
I mean, it's also extra cute because, you know, that's how the housing works, and you have to have an active sub. So I'm kind of like, you know what? All right.
This tracks.
Yep. All on point. I saw the Twitter for it this morning too, which was mostly full of people saying I should have better access as a legacy player. I was like, well, I mean, Carthonassi. I can't see, bud. I can't see.
Gatekeeping in my MMO? Never heard of it.
Because don't you get a bunch of other benefits as a legacy player?
Hug in.
Do I have it? Does Dancer get a disengage, like a jump backwards, or is it just the dashes?
I still don't have one, so I don't think so. But the dashes you can point in any direction you want, because they're based on what way you're pointing. And you get 2 charges of it. Oh, you get 3? I thought it was 2.
It's called turning around. Fair.
Oh, 3 is at 90. Okay. So I currently have 2 charges.
Oh, it dashes in the direction you're facing. Oh, okay. That's what yeah.
Yeah. So just turn.
Turn around.
Turn. You do that whole legacy thing, right? So like you just probably run backwards and activate it?
Yeah, turning would be quite easy. I wouldn't have to move my camera.
Yeah.
You can dash off a cliff as a dancer and take no fall damage. Interesting.
Really? I didn't know that. So I thought double jump should work in Elden Ring, and it doesn't. You'll just freaking die if you try double jumping before you hit the ground.
Risk a ban on Steam Deck? What's this? People getting banned for playing on Steam Deck?
The what going on?
I don't know. Just some words I saw.
Yeah, Katham. Yeah, I know that's how it works in Elden Ring. I just remember that when I first got my horse, I was like, oh, I can just jump off a cliff and I'll double jump before I hit the button. No. You can exploit the air jumps though. You can just jump down into one of those and you won't die.
Where am I?
Which I felt like a boss the first time I learned that.
Where am I? Oh, good. It advanced me for me.
Get your glib on, Kyle.
No longer.
Yeah, no more. Remember the glib. Pour one out for glib. Thanks for the super chat. Sleepless One said, for the true dancer experience, you use 3 dashes. One to almost get you out of the AoE, a second one to completely clear the AoE, and a third to panic dash that puts you back in the AoE.
Sounds like me playing Hades.
Yeah, man. The stupid Hydra fight, which I think is the easiest fight, except when I get dash happy and end up in the lava.
Yeah, the two guys, the bull man, the minotaur, and the other dude. That one's.
I hate that fight.
Yeah.
I love it with the shield though. It is so easy to cheese when you use the shield. Like it's stupid easy to cheese, but any other weapon, it is an absolute ass pain. I was very surprised my first clear was with the spear.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I just got like a killer build.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like I have a friend who's super into Hades, like beat it 1,000 times while he's on deployment, and he just like gives up by the first boss if he knows his build isn't going right because he knows all the ins and outs.
I just like to see what happens because every once in a while I end up with this weirdest build I would have never chosen for myself, but I end up having a good time. Would pouring one out for glib be a glib glub? Yes, Christopher. Yes, it would be.
What I heard, there was a response line that your character would say, and then he would respond with how very glib, and since they cut that part to shorten this segment, that's why there's no more glib. So you just stand here now and get talked at.
That should just be the first thing he says to you. You enter the room, and he just goes, how glib.
Yeah.
Was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians,
I don't hate original Gaius, but it is no current Gaius.
No. He sounds great in Japanese though.
They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods
Protectors. I like that spelling, Valea.
icons, everyone. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is.
Oh, is it Solid Snake's voice actor?
Oh, the Japanese Solid Snake voice actor? I didn't know that.
Nor is this unknown to your masters.
I don't think I've ever heard Japanese Snake.
Why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning?
I've heard Otacon yell Snake in Japanese because it's a very popular soundbite on the internet.
I've never played a Solid Snake game or any of the Metal Gears.
I wasn't like a fan growing up or anything. I remember going over and seeing MGS2 for the first time. My buddy had a PS2, and it like visually blew my mind. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But I didn't love playing it.
That's fair.
Didn't pick up 3. 4 came out when we were in college, and so my buddy who had the PS, my roommate who had the PS3 got it, and I just thought it was the dumbest story. I did not like MGS4's story at all. But I played a lot of MGS5, and that game is so freaking fun.
That's the one where you climb in the box, right? It's more of a sandbox?
Yes, yeah. It is such a tight controlling game. The controls, and like, I could just scout out a base and take everyone out like over and over again. It's just so much fun to plan your course of attack in MGS5.
That's why I like the Batman Arkham Asylum game too, because you could really sneak around, get everything set up in one fell swoop, take them all out.
Yeah. Yeah, MGS5 was a surprise for me because I've never been a huge MGS fan, and I loved 5. I can take or leave the stories. I'm not. To me, Kojima stories are pretty ridiculous, but.
Oh right, he is the Strand guy, isn't he?
Yeah, because he had the big public falling out with Konami, and so started up his new studio, and Death Stranding was his first game.
Oh, I'm still back here. Just like spawn me to the boss? How does this work?
All right.
Oh yeah, you guys are
our time.
Why'd the Fallout happen?
Well, Konami just like decided to not make games anymore.
Oh.
And they just like went hardcore into pachinko machines.
Oh.
They're starting to walk that back, but like, you know, damage has been done with, I mean, MGS was their biggest freaking tentpole, and Kojima is one of the most famous game developers in the freaking world.
Huh. I guess the money was just too good. For that time, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Japan cracked down on pachinko? Okay, so...
Oh, is that what happened? I didn't know that.
There's like some wiggle room that maybe it wasn't quite gambling or something like that, so... You were able to kind of slide by all these machines. I mean, that's what I hear from Evangelion fans. It's just every announcement, every time they're like, new something coming out, everybody's like, it's pachinko, it's nothing.
Yeah, I'm aware of the exhaustion with it, but damn, if I ever go to Japan, do I really just really want to go play a pachinko machine?
Pachinko's the falling ball thing, right? You like put a ball on the top and it falls over the nails.
I don't know exactly how they work. Stackerino.
Yeah, I didn't get terribly far in Yakuza. I quickly picked up Persona 5 after that.
Yakuza is the JRPG I'm probably the most interested in. Every time I see any clip from Yakuza, it looks like the funniest thing in the world.
It is one of the strangest produced games I've ever witnessed. Like, you'll, in the span of 3 minutes, go from fully animated, lip sync cutscene to something that is like a slideshow to back to in-game graphics, which actually aren't different than the cutscenes, but now nothing's syncing up and no one's really talking. and everyone's named like elderly man with stick. It's just the weirdest production. The minigames are fun, but it's a bizarre game.
Well, that's part of the reason I love Fully Cooley so much is how they have little like guest animations every episode.
Sure.
Like how they change their style. Bam. Level up. I leveled up, Kyle.
Nice, me too.
Such a chunk of XP.
Yeah.
It takes so long though.
Oh, we also got 350 big Tomies out of that, so.
Yeah, what's my because I basically cleared myself out yesterday. So I'm back up over 1,000 now. I got 1,060. So I could get my helm, or as you pointed out, should probably go look at jewelry.
Yeah, that was my biggest upgrade. Oh, Yakuza 0 is the only one that has that weird stuff in it? Huh. I was told to start on that one. So that's what I did.
Interesting.
And like I said, I really enjoyed it. I very much fell in love with Persona, and it matched my my baby caring needs at the time of having a newborn sleeping on me.
Gotcha. I'm gonna head over to EULMORE real quick.
Cool. If you're doing that, I'll do some too. I got 1,200, so might as well start spending them a bit.
Yeah, let's see EULMORE. There you are. Cool. Argent, thanks for the super chat. Said, animal question. Do either of your cats or dogs have a safety item they keep nearby? Example, one of my Maine Coons has a stuffed fish.
Aww.
She likes to carry around sometimes. Oh, my childhood cat had like the lamest looking mouse toy that had a little jingle bell on it, and she would carry it around everywhere all the time. Oh, Zelda has a bunch of little plush rats from IKEA. She has chewed the tail off of all of them. So they have no tails. They are all disgusting and dirty. But she carries them around everywhere. She also has like 4 nearly identical lamb chops. She carries those around. And it's either rats or lamb chops. And she has like probably more than 10 of these things. And she'll just pick one every day. And that's the thing she carries around all day. Wicked doesn't really have anything like that. Although recently we got them a thinking toy for Christmas where it looks like a Chinese takeout box. And there's a little plush egg roll, dumpling, and fortune cookie in it. Wicked loves the fortune cookie. She's been carrying that around lately. But she's just turned 4, and this is the first time she's had a thing that she like carries around. Dexter doesn't give a crap about toys. He has a small little basket of cat toys that are all failures.
When Karth was little, he had a stuffed giraffe he would carry around, but he's since he's just kind of grown out of it. He likes his there's a perch for him in the office where the kids can't come except for on weekends, and this is his home. He lives in this office. He loves it. Poor guy went through a year in a very, very small apartment back in 2020. And there was no safety. There was, it was 1 bedroom. There was nowhere he could go to get away from the baby.
Well, pretty mild upgrades for me because I was gifted some wonderful 525 jewelry.
Oh, wait, 525 jewelry? Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, I was at 400 jewelry. I just hadn't found
Holy
anything.
crap.
Yeah, nothing upgraded.
Massive.
Yeah, nothing was an
I'm just gonna
upgrade.
grab my helm to have it. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh man, the helm is Dark Souls AF.
So I know favor chest and pants, but I think everything is a 20-point item upgrade. So I think I go weapon.
525 are Endwalker crafts? Oh really? Damn. Streamer privilege.
Yeah, jeez.
I'm such an ass. Man, I never noticed this before. Are you up at the counter still?
I am.
What direction are we looking? Look out in the distance. The towers and stuff out there.
Oh, that is interesting.
And with the stormy overcast, that looks really nice.
Huh. It wouldn't have been flooded, right? I mean, there was the flood, but that wasn't water related.
Yeah,
so...
well, this is the first version of essentially Limsa, so.
Yeah, so would those be occupied out there?
It's all the Rocky Island stuff. That's cool. What is just for the sake of glam, what does the level 1 stuff look like? Is it wildly different? Oh, it is wildly different. Damn. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. Oh, that's neat. That's very Game of Thrones looking. The level 1 stuff for me anyway.
Ooh. The Titania weapon looks really cool on my kind of... sadly, this mask doesn't go up, but it's a very cool mask. For my level 2 stuff.
Are you looking at weapons from Titania?
Yeah, it's all the butterfly stuff.
Yeah, I believe I have the guillotine. I believe I was streamer privileged that.
Oh yeah, we don't want our astrologians talking? What's with the face mask? That's weird. Oh yeah.
Kyle. Look at this friggin' helm.
Where who are you? Okay.
Right.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Does it have a visor? No, you cannot adjust the visor.
You look like an absolute dick to fight in Dark Souls.
Yes.
Just some guy. Does your little blade light up? That's nice. Put it away again. Yeah, it turns off the little red light.
That.
Yeah, a little red light.
I noticed that. That is cute. I like that a lot.
Just trouncing your way through some castle, and you're like, I'm doing great. And then you see that guy down the hall, and you're like, oh, jeez. Mm-hmm. Here we go, everybody.
So I know Kristen's further than friggin' me in Elden Ring, so you definitely got through the first castle. Do you remember the part where you went in the room and the light just went out and the dick starts laughing, and you fight your first knight?
No, I don't. I don't know that one.
Oh, that part sucks. I hate that asshole.
She probably did it while I was walking the baby. Like,
oh, that guy is a dick. You go. It's just like an unassuming door, and you go in, and the screen goes black, and you hear someone laugh, and then you're trapped in this dark room with a knight.
Huh. Yeah, I don't remember that.
He's an absolute butthole.
We just beat the large flamey lizard and unlocked a huge chunk of the map.
Yeah, you're much further than me at this point. I never got past the academy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The academy was fun.
So I'm back at the start of the academy right now, and I haven't been playing. I've been busy.
Yeah, the academy was a lot of fun. I think I'm just gonna bust
I struggle
out.
with all the spells in there. Like I don't know. It's when you get more than one of those freaking dumbass mask wizards firing at you. I'm just like, what do I do here?
Yeah, a lot of that we did World of Warcraft pull style, like inch your toe in, over the, and then pull one, then run away.
Yeah, it's tedious.
Yeah, it's very dark.
I made it to the first boss in my first playthrough, but oh boy, it took a while.
I kind of, this robe is kind of plain, but I like it. It's
I like the detail on it.
Yeah. Could I dye this white? That would look sweet. Oh yeah, that would look pretty cool. What about, I do have some metallic, metallic blue has like some purple on the edges.
You see, I want a robe like that where the hood is up and it's part of the robe. That's what I want.
I can't show, how many, no, I don't have enough, but the robe is up, the headpiece is an up robe with like a full metal face mask, like Revan kind of looking thing.
Oh, cool.
Pretty sweet.
Well, you want to go unlock flying in the Tempest?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's go get some ether curtains.
Cool.
I'm gonna start at the cups. We'll make our way through the cups and see if there's any there. And I'll be right back.
Cool. It's my stream now. How you doing, folks? Kyle's gone. We can talk about cars and music. I'm gonna drop party. Thank you, party. Appreciate the group. We'll get Kyle back. Can we talk about Dune? Yeah, we can talk about Dune. Grinding Garrett. Oh, nice. I like that. Are you ready for the new NASCAR season? S. Akatsuki. Thanks for the 9 months. I don't usually watch NASCAR. My cousin, who's basically my brother, we grew up together. He's super into NASCAR. So if I'm hanging out with him, if I'm over at his place, I'll casually enjoy some NASCAR. But I don't follow the season. My cousin's going to Daytona 500. Not too far from. It's pretty soon, right? It's like right around the corner. Do I like the band Polyphia? Polyphia was my #1 played band on Spotify last year. Polyphia, I didn't start listening to Polyphia until last year, and I probably wouldn't have finished my masters without them. I had Polyphia just on 24/7 while I was writing all of my essays. Because I normally prefer music with lyrics, but when I'm writing, I can't have lyrics. I can't listen to podcasts. I can't listen to people talk. I can't listen to songs with lyrics. And so I found Polyphia last year, and they 100% got me through my masters. So yeah, best Tool song. Oh yeah, wrong tree. Sorry, Tez, not a Tool fan. Never got into them. Where we leave off. Oh, sorry, Mantium. I missed the super. Said, have you played any games with flight controller joysticks? I'm heavily into Microsoft Flight Simulator to chill in MechWarrior 5. I was huge into X-Wing and TIE Fighter back in the 90s when I was, a kid. So I played a lot of that with joysticks. And then it's broken now, but I have a cheap HOTAS laying around that I went through Star Wars Squadrons with. And I played that shit in VR, and that is one of my favorite gaming experiences I've ever had. Like, full stop. That game is magic. It's like a religious experience for me. It almost moved me to tears, like getting to sit in a TIE fighter and fly it. Like, goddamn, I'm a big Star Wars nerd, and especially a Star Wars ship nerd. Love that shit. Oh damn, you've got a good hood. I want a hood without a face mask, though. They all got face masks.
Yeah, a couple of them you can take off the face mask, like the one you get in one of the Doman stuffs. It looks almost just like that, but you can remove the face mask.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I didn't know that.
I could look it up in my glamour plate for it. I think it's called like the Helm of the Lurker or something along those lines.
Played the original Star Wars Battlefront 2. Love the heck out of that game. Yeah, dude, I was super into the original 2, the 360 era Battlefront games. I remember Battlefront 2 had just come out when I started. Well, I guess it'd been out a little bit longer. It'd been out for less than a year when I started college. So my freshman year of my bachelor's, I went to my first like there was like a game club on campus. So I went to my first meeting of the game club, and they had a 360 plugged into a projector. So it was just the size of the wall in the classroom, and they were playing Battlefront 2. And they were like, "Oh, let the newbie play, let the freshman play." And I got in, and I think I racked up like 25 kills before anyone killed me.
Nice.
And realized I had clearly played way too much Battlefront 2.
Yep, that was me. Halo 2 on the dormitory floor.
Because Battlefront 2 is the one where if you got like a kill streak, you could become the hero of the level.
Yep.
And I used to just jam. With my friends, we would just jam Mustafar over and over and over and over again because we were all super hyped about Episode 3 because it had just come out. And I got way too good at Anakin, and so I unlocked Anakin in that match, and I think to this day I've never gotten a higher kill streak on anything. Like it just ran the room with them. Such a weird game to get good at. Like no one was competitive about Battlefront 2, but I got really good at it. Bahamut super chatted, you might consider Amarat Blues and Ether Quest for mainstream. They have fun lore that folks might enjoy watching.
We could head
to should be here for this.
Yeah, or we could head to Ratika. We didn't finish Ratika.
Oh crap, that's right. I forgot about Ratika.
We'll do that. We've had a number of people come by asking when we're doing the Blue Quest, so we will.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to be a jerk then. We'll give more notice for that.
Yeah.
You know Lahi?
Lahi indeed. Oh, we can also
rank it.
Yeah. We can mix that with the roll quest day we do too. That'd be a good combo. We do for family, the Great Deceiver. All these have down arrows, so I guess
at nighttime? No, it's 2 p.m. Why aren't we Lahiing?
Oh, we're in the zone right now. We're in the village.
Oh, the village.
Yeah. I am at the Great Deceiver.
Hold on, I found a doppelganger over here. Oh, sorry. I just ran to the first blue quest I could find, and they have my hair.
Sure, I'm on my way.
I got excited.
Oh yeah, a bit, yeah.
Yep, it's a cult member, Garrett. It's a good cult. Oh, it's about family. Is it Fast and the Furious? It's a Fast and Furious quest. Is that what we're doing here? You're the guest Master Matoya was telling us about. Please, you have to help me. I've searched high and low, but I can't find my friend Carnes anywhere. I fear he's run off to Fort Gone again. It's where we grew up, but it was abandoned years ago after the Sin Eaters attacked. The place is teeming with all manner of beasts now, and Master Matoya has expressly forbidden anyone from setting foot there. I don't know what's gotten into him lately, but we have to find him before he gets hurt. If you should find him first, you'll want to tell him our password, Tuktu. He's the skittish sort, so don't delay in telling him, so he'll know you mean him no harm. Am I gonna get panic stabbed? It sounds like I'm about to get panic stabbed.
I've never played Tribes. I got super into Unreal.
I played Tribes once at like a friend's LAN party. It was really fun, but I never owned it myself.
What was my? Let's do this on Samurai.
God, I miss LAN parties.
Yeah, LAN parties. The LAN parties are fun.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, the internet took off enough to support every night's a LAN party.
You want to grab the other one in case?
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that.
It's near the shit we're doing.
Yeah, let's do that.
When have you ever been panic stabbed in this game? Oh no, I'm just getting a Chainsaw Man feeling. Great Deceiver. Say, aren't you Tuna and Val? Master Matoya speaks quite highly of you. I'm sure you've more important things to concern you with, but I need help, and there's no one else I can turn to. It's my friend, Quinfort. We're just making up names on the first. Ever since we were young, he's always excelled in the arcane arts. In fact, even now he's in training to become a priest of the Knights Blessed. Perhaps the greatest of his gift is clairvoyance, but I fear it's taken a toll on his mind of late. He's always been different, but not like this. He's changed, frighteningly so. The others think him no stranger than usual, but they're wrong, and I mean to prove it. You don't know him like we do, which is precisely why I'd like you to talk to him, to get an objective opinion on the matter. Assuming we find out what ails him, I hope there's a way to cure it. Okay. This seems expressly personal.
Mm-hmm. Amrit got stabbed.
Right. Sorry, what was that?
Amrit got stabbed. He got stabbed.
Yes. The thing we just picked up is right here.
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah. I was about to head out the door. Mysterious friend is literally right there.
We've been panic poisoned. Well, I guess it wasn't panic poisoned.
Yeah,
that's
very
much
kind of
premeditated. Yeah. Here's Quinfort.
I'm in the wrong hole. Hang on.
Quinfort's got some little sun energy going on.
Well, what are you upset about, bud? Oh, I think there's
Karth?
there's a kitty walking by the window.
Oh.
It might get a little chaotic in here. Karth is a one-house cat. Mwahaha! As I foretold by the will of the woods, we meet at last. I've been expecting you, Val and Tuna. Shh. No one else must hear of this, not yet. My dreams are plagued with visions of the future. Calamity is upon us, and each night I witness our impending doom. But hope is not yet lost, for the dreams speak to me of a savior in the form of a great serpent. It was revered as a god in the days of the Ronkan Empire, and I believe it lives in the Great Wood, waiting to be roused from its slumber. It has many names. Many would call it the Protector, some the Great Destroyer. The will of the woods demands I find this great serpent. It is our only hope for salvation. I have been chosen, Val and Tuna, to be the savior of Slitherbow.
So, this is where you two have been hiding. Now that you've gotten to know one another, what do you think? Oh yeah, let's talk about him right in front of him. That's not rude at all.
I fear his mind is beyond saving. Let's ill omen. Sure.
I don't like how... I'm going the other way. I don't like how in on this the second option is.
Well, he didn't like my answer anyway.
Same. Mine says I refuse to believe that. Is yours the same answer regardless?
No, you believe him? Oh dear, I fear I've made a terrible mistake.
Oh. Have you not sought counsel with the priests? They are your mentors after all. There's no need to keep your troubles from them. Wait, are you still talking to me or your friend?
Valen, please. We are in the midst of the most important discussion.
When you first began talks of these dreams and delusions, I held my peace. But I won't let you drag anyone else into this.
Such narrow-minded thinking is why only I have been chosen by the wood, by the great serpent.
Yes, Quinford, whatever you say. Dude has amazing hair.
You've mocked me for the last time, Valen. I will summon the great serpent this very day and prove to you the truth of my visions.
Quinford, wait! Where are you going?
Serpent!
To me, with misfortune would likely bring him to his senses. But he's my friend, and I can't stand the thought of him getting hurt out there. Will you help me look for him? If anything should happen to him, I'll never forgive myself. Let me in! I see a door, man. I just want to go through it.
What's new twins with hair like yours? What? What's the reference?
What?
Might be a Final Fantasy reference. Someone over there was making a joke or something about a dude's hair. All right, so we got down, and then where'd the other quest go? Is it already
out? Due west.
Oh yeah, he's outside. Okay.
And then where's? So what's this? This is Great Deceiver. Let's continue with what we're on.
Sounds good.
Let's continue Great Deceiver. Jelani, thanks for the super chat. My college gaming was Mario 64, NBA Live 96, and 96 on Genesis. Am I dating myself with this or what? We also played Mario Kart 64 in college, but it was more of a retro thing.
Yes, yes. I was in 3rd grade during the Nintendo 64 release.
I was still on Genesis in 3rd grade, but yeah, I mean, we're the same age, so that would have been when 64 released, right? Also, Lahi?
Occasional Lahi.
Yes. I think I was 2 or 3 years late to the N64.
My dad worked at JCPenney, and they sold N64s at JCPenney that Christmas, so I got 1 year of.
Oh,
yeah. Nice. And then I proceeded to tank my grades.
We used to rent it from Blockbuster, and it'd come in like a ballistics case.
Oh, sure.
You'd rent the whole damn console. That was only for special occasions, like a birthday or something. Anyway, Valid says, over there. I think I see him. How can you see anything with this noise?
Yeah. Got to turn down the radio so I can see better.
Dude, anytime I go to park a car.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Volume goes down.
Yep. Hands down.
This is the best day I can ever remember.
What is that song?
I thought you were making a Dashboard Confessional reference.
Oh, no, yeah, I don't
it was
know
on called Hands Down.
All right.
They're freaking royalty here in Florida.
Free royalty?
Floridian royalty. They're a Florida band. They came from Florida.
I see.
Yeah. Quinfert, what do your little son eyes see? Enough, Quinfert. Even you should recognize the danger of wandering off alone in these woods. You really have gone mad, haven't you?
Mock me all you like, Valan. But now you will bear witness to the truth with your own eyes. Behold, the divine protector of Ronka, the great serpent of legend.
No, it can't be.
Perfect.
It's the damn mount everyone has.
Yep.
That's the great serpent? I see nothing great about that. What is it exactly? I refuse to believe that it is a serpent. Please, tell me you're joking.
Guy's in a cult and is real critical of this guy's cult-like activities.
They're the good cult, Kyle.
Do not be jealous, Valan. Valan, the will of the woods works in mysterious ways, and this serpent is our key to the deliverance.
Oh, don't talk about deliverance in the woods. No one wants to talk about that.
What was deliverance? Oh, that was the like
Squeal Like a Pig movie.
Yeah, and the banjo movie. The banjo
movie.
biz.
Yeah. Walk away from the banjo music.
Does this keep going? Oh yeah.
It's still blue, but I
Yeah.
don't see an ether current.
Do you get a goodie for completing it?
I do have to say I'm a little intrigued.
Yeah,
but
I kind of want to see the.
Maybe we finish flying first, because if it's anything
Yeah.
like that, remember we were gonna continue that dwarf quest, and people were like, "Yo, this is like a 20 deep."
Yeah.
quest.
Okay. Let's get flying first, and then we'll see about completing it.
Yeah. Let's get flying first, and then yeah, we'll see where we're at. Maybe we'll come back and finish this up, because I am intrigued by that.
The tribe. Who's the tribe? Who's the tribal? Gatherer beast.
Yeah, who is the beast tribe out here? I don't remember meeting
I guess
a
it's
beast.
the-
Oh,
the
maybe
screen.
it's the thing we saw. Maybe it's that thing.
Yeah. There's just a big cave full of the worms. Secrets.
Final family. La Scree.
And all the jars they live in, apparently.
God, when we first got here and everyone were on those mounts, it was just disgusting sounding.
Yeah.
It's a secret? Okay. All right. This is the type of teasing that I'm very okay with. This is adorable, y'all. Approved teasing.
Forgiven tease.
Oh, a cane. Your mount is cool as shit.
Ooh, that'd be another good t-shirt. Just put forgiven t-shirt on it. There's a t-shirt with forgiven t-shirt on it.
And it's a plain white tee?
Yep, just a plain white tee, exactly, with some, black letters, or I guess orange gold, if it could be pulled off.
Stay away. I beg of you. Oh, what was that, Dexter?
Oh, we gotta say...
You want to say hi?
Is Dexter visiting?
Okay, King. Okay. What's up?
Oops, I said it in all caps.
How you doing?
Oops.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Well, don't pop your legs out. You're going to fall. Here. There. Well, we'll turn this way, and you can say hi to stream. Yeah. How you doing? No purse today? You're not into this? Okay, you're not into this. All right. Okay. Put another hole in my shirt. Thank you.
Yep. Kitty's heading out.
Yep. Not into it. Not into it today. Yesterday when I picked him up, man, it was instant motorboat. Just
cats are their own
getting in there. Oh yeah, we have to do the tuck too. That whole thing.
Yep.
/S TUKTU. You're from Slitherbow? Arthur must have sent you then. I was fine until the damned beetle. It was only a scratch, but I'm starting to feel numb and my vision's grown clouded. Worst of all, I dropped my only vial of serum somewhere in these damned woods. Could you find it for me? Let this be a lesson.
Serum? Oh, is this it? It's literally glowing on the ground all loud?
Wait, no, this is a fate.
Then why is there a little like item glowing in it?
I think it's just part of the fate.
Huh.
Sometimes there's fates where you like collect things and bring it somewhere and like turn it in. I don't know if that's what that is, but.
Huh. Item collection fate.
What we do for family. Pal, did you watch the Fast 10 trailer?
No, I did not. What, is it good? What?
It looks ridiculous.
Are we actually on 10?
I did not know that. So I'm pretty tapped into Fast and Furious. I had no idea they got Jason Momoa for Fast 10.
Oh, Jason Momoa. That's a good cast.
It seems perfect for the freaking machismo.
Exactly.
That is Fast and the Furious now.
Yep, the wholesome machismo. It's really grown into something.
They're terrible movies now, but I still derive a great deal of joy from them. I rather enjoyed the last one. It was delightfully horrible.
Now the only movie that's really on my radar is that 65, is it, or 75? The dinosaur
65.
movie.
65, yeah. 65 million years ago. Yeah,
I wanna.
Yeah, with Adam Driver. I love Adam Driver, man.
I want to see that. I want to see dinosaurs get
that'd be a fun one. I want to see movies with you. That and the Dungeons and Dragons movie seemed like it'd be a fun thing to go see together. Oh my God! Did someone say fast 10 your seatbelts? That's amazing. Gregor Comics, you win chat today. You win chat. There you are. Did you find it? Slitherbow serum. Sounds gross for some reason.
It does. It does. What are you doing back there? Is he thanking the tree?
He's applying it in private?
I guess so.
Thank you. I should be fine now after a bit of rest.
What were you thinking coming back here?
You could have been killed. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot this wasn't the first person we talked to because they have the same haircut. I had to, Varthan, for my father. I wish you luck. Your quest isn't as interesting as the other one. Oh, still can't fly yet. Slither Along was where we left off with the other quest. Wait, did we miss one? There's one called Suit Up back in... Oh, it's Fano, not... Sorry, that's the other place.
I have one northwest that I got to pick up. The old compass. The free range.
Isn't that where we left off?
The free range ethers.
Oh, you're talking about ether currents?
Yeah, compass business.
Oh, I do too.
excited for
Charles
Cocaine.
looking
I
forward
mean,
to
Cocaine Bear's just the new one of, the Sharknado kind of.
Thanks on a plane.
Yep, exactly.
I saw the trailer for it. It does not look great.
Uh,
Like if you're gonna make a ridiculous movie like that, that's cool. But like I don't know, like still make it kind of like grotesquely horrific. Like it just kind of looks like the CG bear looks bad.
I mean, that's the fun of it, right? What is this? I guess the husk. All right, I'm chasing another one. You chasing another one?
Oh, I should follow you. Where are we at?
East.
Southeast.
Wait, I'm
Wait,
going.
How did that happen?
I'm going west. Wait, yes.
Did we pass it? We must have passed it.
That or it's on the other side in the Wild Fetty. There also might be some up in Bun Village.
Okay, due south. It's somewhere in the ruins here. Oh, I see it. Come here.
Yeah, up the little ledge there. Just grab that one.
Oh, you already had it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Looks like this is going to be on the other side of Slitherbow, so I'm going to go to Fano. Yeah. And see if there's any quests in there.
Yeah, it looks like there's one in there called... Oh, wait. Now it's gone? Oh, no, that's Slitherbow. You're in a Fano. There's one in there called Suit Up. That's a blue quest. Talk to Haymet.
Haymet. Hi, Matt.
Haymet. As I live and breathe, an ally of Ronka, it just so happens I have a vital task I would entrust to none other. Our V's on patrol require new raiments, and I would have you deliver them to them at Bow Rest. They should be expecting you. I pray will not be a repeat of our incident with the Chieftainess Almet.
There's a lookout up here I'm going to grab.
Oh, now you want to rub on me, Dexter? Now you want love?
Yep.
Oh, God. Oh, some of his hair just landed in my mouth.
Love is on my
Shit,
clock.
bad. I just brushed you, dude. What are you over here
It's a
for?
lookout. I'm just looking out.
Oh. Freaking Kyle. Kyle and his lookouts.
Kyle and his accidental quest he picked up, and then it's like, ooh. Well, now I have to.
It's pretty in here. I like this part.
Yeah, it is a little bit pretty. Though Bow's Rest is the most, DM piece of paper map name I've ever heard.
Bow's Rest.
Bow's Rest, where you rest your bow.
It's one word though. That's better. It's Bow Rest. I like that. It's not possessive. Oh boy. We're with the three of them. We're just delivering.
Yeah, we're delivering their goodies. Yeah, I was worried for a hot second too.
Oh, what a sight. It is not often we see so vaunted a hero as yourself in this remote area. What do you need from me? Here, put these on.
Here, take some. It looks like grape leaves.
Our new attire, wonderful. Indeed, the fabric and designer, everything Haymet made them out to be. So aid us greatly. The leather is made, we're just going to get into it.
Yep.
Leather is made from skin of rails and in unsurpassing quality. They are bestowed upon all who come of age and complete the rites. The particular of said rites, well, best save that for another time, lest I give you nightmares. Brevity in quest text?
Never.
You don't say. Never.
An outsider. Come to our village? How did you... Grape leaves. Hammett spoke of you. An ally of Ronka, yes? Welcome to Bow Rest. This outpost serves as dual purpose. Here we keep watch for any would-be intruders in our home, and also for beasts that we would eat it. Beasts that would feed it. You may stay ever alert.
I did not expect an ally of Ronka to come to Bow Rest. What brings you here? Grape leaves. Grape leaves be with you. Oh, of course. He said someone would be delivering these to us. They are made specially for archers and will not impede our movements as stiffer material does. Every so often, invaders will come clad in steel from head to toe. However, their overconfidence makes them blind. Every defense has an opening, and that is where we take aim.
Some Redditor like, I for one am bothered by the stiffness of leather on the bun girls. I hope there's a quest rectifying this. The lore doesn't hold up. I do find like the soft ears kind of. Oh, you know what it is? There was some weird.
What?
There was a weird children's book I read when I was little, called like something the bunny, and he didn't want to be a bunny anymore, and so he left to live with the other animals. And his family was really mean to him. So anytime I see soft ears like this, there's a part of my brain that goes, "Ugh, weird."
Makes you think of mean fictional bunnies.
Yeah, his family was super mean to him.
There's another. We got a Yalmet for another ether current to the south.
Oh, sounds good. Yeah, that's where it'll be.
All right, it's due south. It's up on this ridge, I think, and I don't know how to get up there.
There might be. Looks like there's a little jumpy hole by me. Looks like you're probably gonna find your own soon.
Oh, jumpy hole.
You know, like where you can jump up some rocks and kind of get up the ramp.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. I found my own.
It wasn't Watership Down. No, I wasn't reading that as a child.
Now it's to the north. Argent, thanks for the super chat. Fast and Furious feels like it's gone the way of the expendable. A little
bit, yeah.
It still looks like it has a budget, unlike the Expendables.
Have they done, what, 3 Expendables?
I never watched any of them. It looked awful to me.
I like Rocky. I like Rambo. I like the second Rambo.
Okay, yeah. But we've had this discussion, right? I'm not a Stallone fan. I'm a Schwarzenegger kid. I never enjoyed Stallone all that much.
You've seen Rocky, though, right? Like the original Rocky?
I got bored and turned it off.
Oh, it's good. All right, did you also get bored during this isn't like a critique or anything, but it's very much the same pacing as like Godfather.
I've never seen The Godfather all the way through. It's one of those things where it's like been on TV a bunch of times and I've seen it broken up. It is on that I have on list of like when I have a free Sunday, I'm gonna sit down and like actually like make a day of it.
Sure.
And finally watch it start to finish. I like The Godfather. I've never like had the proper experience of seeing it all in one go.
They're really good. I really like the pacing of Godfather and Rocky. They're very chill.
Yeah, I don't know. I just was never able to get into Rocky. My dad likes Rocky, but I never cared for it.
If you haven't seen First Blood is an amazing movie.
That's another one that I saw too young, and I thought it was horribly boring.
I could see that. Yeah, it's all about setup, and then the payoff is extended, but not as extended as something as a modern action movie.
Like that was around the time I got into Predator, and people were like, "Oh, you should watch First Blood," and I was like, "This
Oh,
sucks."
that's a bad recommendation.
Better.
That is bad. Yeah, that's a really bad way to introduce it.
I think Stallone is kind of a bad actor. Like I can't get and which granted you could say the same of Schwarzenegger, but Schwarzenegger's fun. I don't have fun with Stallone except for Demolition Man. I love Demolition Man.
That's awful. Demolition Man is awful. Am I thinking of the right one with the recast in the last minute? Is that the one with the shells? The shells?
It's with Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes is the bad guy, and the only restaurant in the future is Taco Bell.
Yeah, and it's super. That movie's bizarre. That is.
Oh, I love Demolition Man.
Really dumb. No, apparently I forget the romantic interest for Demolition Man, but she was recast like day of because the other actor showed up drunk or something like that. So when you watch it, you can really see Sandra Bullock is really out of water in that movie.
This movie's a mess. Who cares? Just a fun 80s romp.
Her performance is bizarre, but again, she had like no time to prepare for it. It's a weird movie.
What was Sandra Bullock? I was thinking for a second, like, no, that's Speed, but that's also Sandra Bullock.
See, I like her in Speed. I thought Speed was fun.
I love Speed. Speed's a good movie. The movie, not the whatever Speed is as a drug. I don't know what.
No, I don't know either, but yeah.
I know Speed is slang for some sort of drug.
Was Speed Keanu Reeves? That was Keanu Reeves?
That was Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, yes.
That's right.
And, oh God, who was the villain? Love him. But I can't think of his name right now. Dude, what played King Koopa in
in the bad live action Mario Brothers movie.
Oh,
Easy Rider, Dennis Hopper.
Dennis
Like
Hopper.
absolutely legendary actor. I cannot currently think of the name of. Thank you, Dennis Hopper.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, the true villain in Speed was the bus. I'm not sure that's true.
I think Judge Dredd was phenomenal. What with
not Stallone's.
No,
Judge
not
Dredd.
Stallone's Judge Dredd. I thought the other one
Judge Dredd is terrible.
with Cersei.
Dredd,
Yeah,
Dredd is one of the best action movies ever made.
agreed. That was really fun. Carl Urban. Yeah, that was super fun.
Yeah, that got overshadowed because didn't it come out the same year as Mad Max Fury Road?
Was it? It definitely came out maybe in the height of like Marvel too. Like it just got completely forgotten, and I saw it on a whim.
We're going full off topic here real quick.
Well, yeah, it's Casual Friday. Yeah, roll with it.
Dredd was 2012. Fury Road was 2015. Never mind. Plenty of years between those movies.
I think it was Marvel. I think Marvel just ate its lunch.
It's not even the same audience. Dredd is like a hard R. Like Marvel is like the whole family can come to this.
I mean, like people accuse Lord of the Rings eating that good Star Trek movies lunch too. I kind of see it along that line. Very different movies.
For me, Dredd was at like the dying breath of the 3D fad, and I think they were advertising it as like a 3D experience, and I was like, oh, I don't give a shit. And then like years down the road, I rented it on a lark, and I was like, holy shit, this movie's incredible.
Oh no,
So
yeah. Please go enjoy Demolition Man all you want, and I also don't like Arnold Schwarzenegger comedy movie. They're just weird. They're
Which one?
the Last Action Hero. Like,
oh, I love that. I love that Last Action Hero, but I like bad 80s action, and so I like the meta commentary of Last Action Hero.
it hits me in the Office vibes, and I'm just kind of like, the whole
Really?
time. Yeah.
I don't get that at
They're
all.
they're just kind of awkward comedies. Same with Jingle All the Way. They're like awkward
You don't like
comedies.
Jingle All the Way?
No.
What?
But it's all me. Like this one I'm not gonna like stand up for. Like I'm not fighting anybody. You go enjoy it. Like it's just like for me, I'm just like nah.
Okay, yeah, that's odd because that's got Phil Hartman in it, and like he's so good in that movie as the skeezy neighbor that's trying to get with Schwarzenegger's wife.
Yeah.
Like he's so some of my favorite Phil Hartman scenes are in Jingle All the Way. I like that. Jingle All the Way is to me that's like a sleeper comedy. Like it's better than it has any right to be.
I love True Lies though. True Lies is
we
amazing.
agree on True Lies. True Lies is the best Schwarzenegger comedy by far.
Well, yeah, and he acts like his acting's great in it. And what's her face? And her dress dance. Like
Jamie Lee Curtis.
yeah, like the whole movie is just it's just a great movie. And his buddy.
It was perfectly cast. It's a perfect script. It was like the right director, for the right script with the right cast. It was just perfect.
That was a T2 guy. What's his Avatar guy?
James Cameron.
Yeah, it was a James Cameron. So.
James Cameron did True Lies?
Yeah, James Cameron did True Lies.
I don't think I knew that.
The factoid I remember is that Jamie Lee Curtis was terrified to be hung from helicopter. So that was
James Cameron. No wonder it's amazing.
Yeah, James Cameron was like, "Do you trust me?" And she was like, "Well, yes." He's like, "If you trust me, I'll be the one to hold your hand." So it's not Arnold's hand holding her when she's like flying over the bridge that's being destroyed. It's the director.
Holy shit, that's James Cameron's hand?
Yeah, because she was like scared out of her mind. That's the factoid I heard in the past.
I love True Lies because every year when I drive to Key West, I drive past the bridge they blew up.
Yep. It'll be right there.
Yep, it's right there. All right, I'm going to finish this quest now.
Okay.
Hi, Matt says, unless you have kept one for yourself, I see your deliveries are complete. Thank you.
Wow.
Maybe I want to. Can I
big accusation. Excuse me.
Although I told them you were coming, I imagine it was an entirely different thing to actually speak with you. It shall not be long until you are accepted as one of our own. May we work together again, ally of Ronka. Yeah.
But
Still
not
can't
yet.
fly.
Yeah, well,
What's
there's another blue stand ceremony over there.
Where? Oh, I missed that. I didn't see that. We should have grabbed it before we left town. I like Fano. It's a good city.
Yeah.
It's what I want from the Black Shroud.
Oh, these are some proper griffins too. Oh, we were chilling there. Actually, yeah, purple dragon here. Purple dragon. Have you seen this? This is the Shadowbringer's extreme dragon. It's really handsome.
If you do all of them?
No,
or if you collect all of them?
I'm assuming purple. Maybe this is the Hades one, but there's like a really shiny silver one if you do it all.
Oh, shit. I want that mount.
Oh, yeah, there's the Titania one. That's kind of a nice fairy dragon vibe.
The other one I like way more.
That would be Vothri, I assume.
Dragons. Yep. Okay. Yep. The purple one is the one I want. How do you get the purple one?
I assume Hades. There might also be trials we don't know yet.
True, just showing off.
Yeah.
Okay, Hades. Hades.
Yep.
Okay. Doing all of them as a robot 2-seater. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Well, Kyle, I guess we're gonna just slam Hades Extreme over and over again.
Yeah, that'll be a casual Friday. We'll do it blind, minimum, high level, that whole thing, and then like a Friday we'll show.
The next day we should just
melt our brains in there.
Yeah. Tuna No Crust and Val Gaunt, the esteemed guests of whom I have heard so much. My name is Lanil, Master of Rites. It is an honor to meet with you. As I understand it, you have partaken of the Kitana Ravel's knowledge. Is that right? Then the Emperor's wishes have at last been fulfilled. As comforting thought. For with each passing year, more and more of our hunters are lost to the Eaters. We were never a particularly festooned people. Now it is nigh impossible to sustain our numbers. But we will not be driven from our homes, our way of living. So long as the trees of the Great Wood stand, so too shall the be.
Oh. It means fertile, capable of producing offspring or vegetation, fruitful.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And to renew our union with the forests, we will be holding a small ceremony wherein we offer prayers to the gods. Would you honor us by serving as witness to this petition to the gods? Very good. I should mention the ceremony is not a formal affair. In fact, it can be quite lively. But for a hardened warrior such as you, it should prove no trouble at all. When you are ready, travel north to the Morning Stars and speak with my student, Fina. She will explain the rites. Is it battle rights? We're doing some battle rights, Kyle?
The game? Battle right?
No, damn it. Never even installed that game.
I tried it. That was the top-down MOBA battle royale, right?
Mine, I didn't play it, man. I think so.
I played a bit of it. I mean, that was right after HGC cancellation. Like, everyone went to the wind and was, like, getting really into a bunch of different games.
Trying anything that was vaguely MOBA related.
Exactly. It was a madhouse. Which is honestly kind of my nervousness about Stormgate. Like, it's just going to be a streamer competition madhouse as every StarCraft Pro and esports guy tries to make it the thing, even if it's not.
Dude, after returning to an MMO and getting involved in a narrative that I give a shit about, like, the thought of going back to a competitive game right now sounds exhausting.
I'm in a very different stage of my life too right now. Like, maintaining my competitive edge and being good is
I like what we're doing right now.
Look at the nice little table. Got some meats, some apples.
Oh, I dig your haircut. It's a nice poof in the back.
Oh, yeah. Not now, we're busy. I'm here to talk to you.
Ooh, that meat looks good. And what business brings you to the Morning Stars?
Speaking of strong bad quotes. Oh,
what?
They're twins.
What gave you chills, Chris?
I'm not sure.
And you accepted? This is such an honor. Thank you for coming. Goodness, where are my manners? My name is Fina. A pleasure to meet you. And this is my sister. Kyle, would you like to twin?
Siuna, how do you do? Are you certain this is wise? I realize he's an ally of our people, but the ceremony is not meant for outsiders.
We cannot go against Master Lanil's wishes. Besides, we may never again have such an opportunity.
For charcuterie. If you insist.
Dacob. Someone bonk Dacob.
Summoned forth.
Now, let me tell you about the ceremony. Are we still quoting twins, Basil, from Austin Powers? Is that still a joke? Is that still a joke?
Probably.
No? Okay.
Maybe?
As Master Lanil has already explained, we will renew our bond with the Great Wood through prayer. To ensure our prayers reach to the gods, however, we must first beseech the spirits of the forest to our aid. Oh no, it's the statues that we're dumb about.
Yep.
Once summoned... Oh, that's you.
Oh, once summoned, we must prove ourselves worthy through combat. Only then will our prayers be delivered unto the heavens.
As witness to the rites, it is up to you to do battle with the spirits. If you are still willing, of course. Oh, frick yeah.
Yeah, I'll battle some spirits.
Wonderful. This will be a ceremony to be remembered.
Shall we begin then? Close your eyes and we will attempt to draw forth the spirit with our prayers.
O gods of the Great Wood, bringers of bounty and wisdom, we call to you now to renew our vows.
Oh, for the strength to protect these lands, to be the shield that guards against the accursed light, we seek combat with your children, the spirits of the wood, to prove to you our worth.
By the gods!
Gods!
Oh,
Shocking.
that's it?
Shocking. The spirits are of opposing forces, fire and ice, a terrible omen.
Our prayers are enough to suppress their strength, but we cannot cast them out alone. Please, you must strike them down before they wander off into the woods. Shake, you got a summons from the woods.
Wow, I haven't thought about that in a while.
We don't know. We're trees.
We're trees. Love that episode. Right, man, you gotta save me. They're peeling me like a freaking piece of paper.
Oh, I'm walking through the table. I am standing inside the table.
You are. Oh yeah, it's
Yep.
there is no collision.
There's no real table.
That was it.
Yep, that was it. We did it. We saved him.
Thank you for your help, but in light of what we have witnessed, I think it best we call off the ceremony for now.
Spirits of opposing elements is a most dire of omens. The discord between them would prevent our prayers from reaching to the gods. And this would not have happened were he not here. We may try again on the morrow, but he cannot be allowed to attend.
Sister, please, he is our guest, handpicked by Master Lanil. My apologies, it seems your attendance was not meant to be. Would you go and inform Master Lanil of what happened? We must remain here and clear the altar.
And with many cheeses and meats.
Meeting the folks tonight to celebrate Mom's birthday, and they wanted to go to a steakhouse, and I'm excited.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. I'll eat some steak.
Probably do curry tonight. Pumpkin curry again.
Ooh, nice. I haven't had curry in a while. Maybe we'll get curry tomorrow night. You mentioning it.
It's good. It's good. I mean, it's hard to find lots of foods right now because Kristen's on the feeding diet, and we make colicky kids. Like, it's just they're wheat, soy, all of it's got to be cut. Dairy, can't have any of it. So in that way, we eat very healthy around here, but it is a little tough when it comes to eating out in the evenings.
Limiting.
Yeah, it's limiting for sure.
Although maybe we'll go to the ramen joint we tried to go to on Valentine's. That was freaking closed. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, thanks, Final Family. I'll let her know. She sends her love to the stream after seeing the clip from earlier this week. Lanil said, "Back so soon? What of the ceremony?" Fire and ice. Thank goodness they were not hurt. It is never too late to begin the ceremony anew, but I fear the source of our troubles has naught to do with the spirits.
So
this follows up with another blue.
No, yeah, okay.
Not a... That's another one that's kind of interesting. Be interesting to see that one through to completion.
To the east.
So what's left?
I think there might be one by the Ravel
Oh,
entrance.
there's another ether current.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm a-coming. I'm a-coming.
Oh. Mandrill.
Oh, you're thinking barbecue, Luke? That sounds good. Everyone's making me hungry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this little island over here. Seems about right.
Ran out this morning to get one more thing for Mom's birthday gift, and realized I hadn't eaten, so I was a bad boy. I got a bagel sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts. Love those things.
You didn't go for the tiny, tiny tacos?
Dude, those things are surprisingly tasty, but they do not fill you up.
Yeah, they're tiny.
They're the smallest thing in the world. Like, you eat it, all it does is kickstart your metabolism and leave you starving.
Huh. Yalm Southwest. It's a bit of an odd one.
Yeah, where the shite is it? 80 Yalms West. Okay, so we just got to get it. Oh, it's right there. You can see it on the cliff.
Oh.
It's just that it was trying to make us go as the bird, as the crow flies, but we can't because we can't fly.
Not yet. This should be it.
Everyone with barbecue, this is your sign to get barbecue. I will be visiting Texas soon. I'll be hitting up Boston, and and Katie's coming along, and she's never been. I've been to Austin before, and she's like, I want the good barbecue. I'm like, well, my understanding is it's basically all good barbecue, but
Tallahassee, where I went to college, had amazing barbecue.
We got a good local joint that I like. We have a couple local joints I like quite a bit. But here in Sarasota, Bradenton, Nancy's Barbecue is where you go if you want the good stuff. There's a couple. They're like a local chain. I think they have like 3 locations.
I'm just grabbing the zones I missed.
Hey man, I can show you the world.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
That's kind of shady splendor.
Shady? Oh, you mean
just
okay. I thought you were talking about Aladdin being shady, and he is.
I mean, honestly, Aladdin is kind of shady.
Yeah, I mean, he does that full top to bottom checkout of Jasmine there on the porch.
Literal thief.
Yep.
Squatter.
Yep.
Has a pet monkey. I don't know where he got that pet monkey. I haven't seen any permits for such a pet.
The worst part was just he never learned his lesson. Like movie to movie, he always had to relearn to not lie. It was always reset. Stop lying, Aladdin.
I was really into the sequels as a kid, though.
The TV show was alright too. It was pretty action oriented, so I liked it.
Yeah, I freaking loved Aladdin.
It's pretty down here. I'm sure I'm gonna hit the invisible wall, but this is a pretty.
Oh yeah, this is pretty.
Little wine.
And bam.
Yeah.
Invisible wall.
Oh, but sun rises another day.
Sun rises in Raktika.
Alert.
How are we doing for time? We got time. You want to go back to slither along and see where it takes us?
Sure, let's go for it.
When I had your love, all love. When I had your love.
Worst of all lies to impress her. Exactly.
Oh my.
Lolly ho? No, that'd be another casual Friday activity for sure. Getting our lolly hoes online.
Oh yeah. We're here and I'm interested.
Yep. Let's check out the Great Serpent.
Oh my god, you can click on it and it is named the Great Serpent of Ronco.
Perfect.
Oh, if you right click on it, it just goes scree. All right.
Oh, Great Serpent, I beseech you, grant me the strength to defend the Knight's Blessed.
to stay the impending calamity that threatens the Great Wood.
This is like a crazy Oriange. Spree! I can't believe this is happening. Look, if you want to keep that thing as a pet, I won't stop you, but we really should return home.
No, you're right. To remain here any longer could place the Great Serpent in danger. But the question is, how do we transport it? It would not stand to see the Great Serpent debase itself, crawling on its belly like
a snake? Just pick up the damn thing and let's go.
By the abyss, Valen. Show some respect. I should be the one to carry it, but I fear I'm not yet worthy of such a burden. But you could protect the Great Serpent from the threats of the Great Wood, be they beasts or sin eaters.
And now you mean to drag Master Matoya's guests into your schemes? What will the others think when he walks into Slitherbow hoisting that thing about? Here, put it in the sack.
I will do no such thing.
It's clean, dry, and most importantly, you can bring it into Slitherbow unnoticed.
Fine. Listen, Valentuna. The fate of the Great Wood quite literally rests in your hands. It goes without saying we can't afford any mishaps.
I suppose we have no choice but to help him. I'll go ahead and find a place to keep his pet away from prying eyes. Deliver the snake-filled sack to Valen in Slitherbow. You will have 150 seconds to complete the task. Should you fail, return to the starting location and begin anew. Be wary of attacks from enemies, which will sap your strength.
Okay. I guess we gotta talk to him first to activate.
Tread carefully, Valentuna. I will follow shortly after.
Can I mount? No, I cannot.
But we're full run speed.
Can I sprint? No, I cannot.
The sack. Oh, thanks for clearing the way.
Trees wouldn't know what hit them.
Nope.
Read sack description?
I don't think you can, unless it's a buff.
How?
Oh, here we go.
It's not on
Carrying
my
an
item.
object in your arms, growing rarer with each passing second. No, that's probably not it. It's not an item of loot, though, so it's not in key items or anything.
How do I read it?
I don't know how to read it. Wrong quest. Okay.
We're scree smuggling, Kyle.
Yep. Secret sacks.
Candles. Kyle must live here.
Oh, I love candles. Love them. Got some incense recently too, but they're all so rockin'. I can barely get through a stick. Like I'm just suffocated.
By the way, Kyle, I didn't see a notice. Did we get DMCA'd last night?
No, it hasn't popped up yet.
Really?
Yeah, haven't been alerted yet.
Did we leave the VOD public or private?
It's unlisted. It's on the playlist.
Oh, okay. I thought that one might do well, considering everyone has a lot of hype about the
That's
twin.
true. I mean, we can still put it live and it would have the same metrics.
Gotcha. Give it the old weekend try. See how it performed. Here should be safe for now, at least. Let's have another look at the Great Serpent, shall we? Oh, we get a cutscene with the scree. A cut scree.
Cut screen.
Mr. Kyle.
Good work, you two. Oh, can you believe it? The divine protector of the Great Wood here in Slitherbow. Within a sack of burlap did the champion carry the divine beast, and beneath the slither bow of the Great Wood did they find shelter. Chapter 31, verse 5 of the Gospel of Goodwood.
Pay him no mind. He's merely referring to his dream diary.
For the last time, it is not a diary. Have you forgotten how the Gospel foretold the events of that fateful day 2 years ago?
How can I when you remind me of it every day?
You continue to doubt me, but soon you'll see. Together, the Great Serpent and I will save this village and all the Greatwood from oblivion.
It's like someone who plays a gotcha game trying to get you into it.
Scree, scree. Dude, he is just stoked. What have we got ourselves into?
It's fine. I haven't spent a dime. Listen, the story's really good.
Energy.
Oh, the scene.
Trial. You don't understand.
Yes, you don't understand. Listen, if you manage your energy every day, it'll be fine. There's a great story in there. The music's amazing.
Dice Tomato, thanks for the super chat. Garrett, I'm sure you've heard of it, but go to the Salt Lick in Dripping Springs, about 30 miles southwest of Boston.
Yes, if still true, I did that 10 years ago. The Salt Lick is badass.
I don't think I've heard of this.
It's worth the drive if it's like an hour even. Like the Salt Lick is pretty good.
No, I went to a place last time I was Austin on the recommendation of a local that was really good, and it was outside, but I think it was in Austin city limits. Oh my god, this place looks insane.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Oh, this is making me so hungry.
Do it.
Oh my god, y'all. Oof. 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 All right.
More
Getting
screen.
back to it. I hope you're satisfied now that your new pet is safe here. Scree scree. And thank you, Val and Tuna. I now understand what's been troubling my friend all this time. I feared this might strain our relationship, but I don't believe this is something we can't overcome. Take care, and may the shadows keep you.
Wait.
Please, Quinford, there's no need to involve him in this any longer.
I've been giving thought to the Great Serpent's chosen form, and I think now I understand why it chose to present itself to us in this way. Look closely at the pattern of the scales. I believe they represent the network of currents by which ether flows through Ronka, the very life force of the Greatwood.
Raktika.
What'd I say?
Ronka.
Oh, and there, the scar that intersects them on its belly. It is an omen of the coming calamity that would disrupt the flow of life in the Greatwood.
Quinford, stop. It's just a scratch, probably from a rock as it slithered or rolled or did whatever it does to make its way through the forest.
All these signs, and still he refuses to see. Like all the others, if the Greatwood is to be saved, it is up to us. I can only assume you remain at my side in the hopes of receiving some generous compensation. If that is what it takes, so be it. The scar on the Great Serpent's belly calls to mind the laws of conquest.
The Zoddles?
That is where you will find the source of this ill omen. Bring it to me, and you will have the reward you seek.
I should remind you that he's still only an apprentice. I wouldn't expect much, if anything, for your troubles. This is what happens when you spend too much time around interesting individuals. Still, I can't deny that life would be boring without him.
All right.
These two are such a couple.
Where? Oh, top. Cool. All right.
Out the door.
Can I fly out of here?
Oh yeah, we can fly
Nice.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, up through the friggin'
through the hole.
that's cool. Game, let me fly straight up, please. Let me do it. I will give anything. Anything to fly straight up. Lahi.
Nerd, thank you for the 8 months.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad I can make the stream and glad I am able to, have been able to enjoy your content for 2 years.
Nice.
Well, thanks for being here.
The great steps of the waterfall were carved by the giants.
Space is slow, and I can't see straight up. Space is slower than flying, isn't it? Yeah, that's slow.
You survive the surroundings, but find nothing out of the ordinary. choice location. We've really moved off of choice as a word for cool.
Choice?
Yeah, like people used to say, that's a choice burger or something like that, you know?
I've never heard anyone in my life say choice.
Yeah, it was a choice. That game is choice. Something in the water catches
Something
your
in
eye.
the water catches your eye. You brush away the dirt and find a charm of some sort. Quinfert will no doubt be interested to see what you found. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my cloud. That's my cloud.
All right. I'm gonna fly because I can.
Yeah. I'm enjoying flying through here. I can show you some trees.
It wasn't me. I'm not gonna make choice happen. No, I'm not bringing that back. I'm not. Yeah.
No, don't you dare.
I'm not gonna work hard on that one.
I will unfriend you.
I will continue to say groovy occasionally, mainly in text.
Oh, I like groovy.
Yeah, groovy's good.
I can rock some groovy.
I'm not really sure what mid means. I think it means good, but sometimes it's used like it was okay.
Mid means okay, average, you know. Mid's like meh.
Oh, it's a meh. Okay.
Mid is the new meh.
Mid is the new meh. Come, Valentuna, show me what you found. Oh, yes. Could it be a charm of sort?
It was exactly where you said it'd be. That means your visions were.
Now do you believe in the Great Serpent?
Fine. The Great Serpent is real. More importantly, that charm seems familiar. I think I've seen the children use them before for their incantations. Yes, I'm sure of it. My father once found one while hunting in the woods. If memory serves, they can be used to invoke powerful fire spells after absorbing enough ether. By the abyss! If they plan to use them to siphon the Great Wood's life force.
My vision will at last come to pass. Ha 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 ha!
Why are you laughing? Don't you realize how serious this is? That flow of ether you were talking about converges here at Slitherbow, doesn't it? It's why we have the large aetheryte outside. If the flow is disrupted, our crops would wither, the land would be rendered barren, animals would die. It would mean the end of our village, and all of that Raktika would likely follow. Well, it's a good thing we have Spree.
Oh, Great One, I beseech you once more, grant us the strength and the wisdom to avert this terrible crisis.
Scree. Seeing them like this makes the whole thing seem like nonsense, but there's no denying Quinfert has been right about what would happen thus far. We have to figure out what the children are up to before it's too late.
Many meats and baguettes available.
Do you know, Lascree?
The will of the woods would see us bring Slitherbow and all of Ratika back from the brink. Oh, Great Serpent, show us the way. Show us how we might deliver our people from certain destruction.
Scree! Shh. If anyone sees that thing, they're going to kick us out of the village. Then where would we be?
We have precious little time to concern ourselves with others. What's more, the Great Serpent has blessed us with another sign of what's to come.
What is it this time?
Behold the scales of its belly, and you will see the scar that marks the conquest that has vanished. However, new scars appeared closer to its tail. The children would threaten another site of great power, and judging by the shape of the scar, I have no doubt that it's near Dyer's Wash, and they must be stopped.
Agreed. Though I fear only one of us is actually up to the task. And are you certain about that scar? I didn't see anything of the sort on its tail. At any rate, I think it'd be for the best if you went to investigate. We've already found proof the children are up to something. It would be foolish not to press further. Perhaps the will of the wood will give us another sign while you're away.
The Whill of the Hood.
The Whill.
To Dyer's Wash.
Sir, would you mind holding down the fort while I go make a coffee?
Yeah. Go coffee away.
Been thinking about it for like the last 15 minutes, and I really won't. I'm gonna go make a coffee.
Nice.
Once I get to wherever we're going.
Yeah, well, can you follow me while flying?
I mean, I know what you're gonna do. You're just gonna drag my ass through a tree.
No.
So, it's what Katie would always do to me when I fall.
Oh, like get you caught? Yeah, get you caught on something.
Yeah, I'm following. All right, I'll be back.
Oh yeah, look at that. Nice straight lines. Let's navigate in there with maximum safety. Cough screen? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh! Oh! Well, it's a cute quest. It's a cute quest. That's why we kind of grabbed onto it, and we're just going to see what happens. We don't even know what it ends with. We're just going to see what happens. That's what Casual Friday's all about around here. Keeping things casual. Hope you're all doing well today. I fell asleep to more My Hero Academia last night, so I can't tell you really what happened. But it is a delightful show to fall asleep to. It's very cozy. And then I looked at games all night, but I didn't find anything I wanted to play yet. There's a new card game that's kind of drawn in kind of a medley way that I'm thinking about. No plans, no stakes, just fun. Exactly. But for doing better than well, good for you. Good for you. I'm a bit sore. Just a bit sore. Been in this chair all week. Imaran, thank you for super chat. Not sure how old it is, but did you see the whole thing with Sammy Council getting all angry at Square for the Northern attire in the cash shop? I didn't see any of this. No, I saw last night. I logged into Discord and I saw people talking about it already, and the conversation was pretty deep in. But I don't know a lot of content creator community names to kind of deduce what was going on yet. So I saw angry people and I was like, oh my, and I moved on. I also absorbed a little bit about the tickets this morning. Let me see if I still have that up. About the tickets. I haven't actually looked into this too much. Mostly I just saw, what was it, Legacy people being mad that they didn't get first come, first serve on the tickets. And I saw that they were $200, which is quite a bit. That is quite a bit. I mean, granted, BlizzCon, what was 210 last time I did it? So it's pretty expensive. But it seems like it's going to be pretty tight-knit, which is worth the money, right? Because you get a 2-day event, exclusive content or concert performances that will not be streamed, which I saw that part made people quite angry. People don't like the lottery system. Well, I mean, it's themed, right? They did the lottery system for the houses. I thought it was rather on brand. And the fact that they're giving it to subscribers early, like, that's really cute. Like, that's a cute nod. I like the... Granted, of course, someone can be like, well, I'm going to actively subscribe right now and get, like, skip, it's cute. It's a really cute idea. And exactly, as Shrimp Tank says, it's just the pre-sales, and then it's going to open up general later on. So I think it's a really cute idea. Yeah, the fact that's not stream and the concerts are so important to people, I totally see that being a bit of a sticking point, right? Because if you want to watch it, then perhaps you should be able to. I understand wanting to give people something exclusive, but the exclusivity in my mind is the joy of being there and the energy in the room, not so much the happenings that you may not be able to catch. Raygun Girl, thank you for super chat. You gotta sign up if you want the ability to get tickets. It's easy, I just did. It's just a few clips. Yes, so you have to kind of enter the lottery. And they're doing, active subscription. And then I saw something about how you're gonna have to show an ID when you pick them up, which is all really healthy stuff. There's always gonna be somebody circumventing that or trying to, like, sell their tickets outside the door.
people trying to trade tickets off for like half price second day. This stuff always gets kind of weird at events like this, but I think they're doing some good stuff to avoid some of the major pitfalls. And it seems like they're avoiding Ticketmaster. They're going with something called show clicks, which I've never heard of, but I know people do not like Ticketmaster at all. The flock of seagulls? Absolutely. I wake up like this and then I gel it slightly in place. Slightly in place. Yeah, exactly. Help prevent discount. Exactly. Exactly. Well, I mean, Jesse came by earlier. Jesse Cox came by earlier, and he was saying he was looking for a press pass, and they told him to buy a ticket. So I don't know if there's going to be a lot of press stuff or anything along that lines. We did press for years and years for Blizzard events, and we have a great track record. So we're like, can we? But it doesn't seem like something they're really into. Granted, it's called Fan Fest. You know, it's a fan event, so maybe they're not all that concerned about doing advertising or outreach or content creator. Yeah, the media tour. That's a great point too. Yeah, the media tour being an entirely separate thing. Maybe they are just like, you know, maybe we don't want those spots taken. Those are spots that could be for fans. You know, as fun as it'd be to have content creators there making content of the event. Like, maybe it's just not something they care about. And that's fair too. Like, and that's a lot of energy. And then you got press people around your event. That's for fans taking up your time. Maybe getting scandalous, investigating, high energy streamers, people trying to make a mark for themselves could be an issue. You might not want to encourage people to be getting extra crazy at the event in order to stream said craziness to the public. And if I was a younger guy, I'd do it too. You know, if I was streaming in my 20s, I'd probably get pretty rowdy at an event in order to get some attention. A lot of the choices I make about myself are by trial and error. You know, I wouldn't say I was toxic, but, you know, I would drop the occasional, if you're not going to play Get Out in a Dota match or something like that. And I'd get a little heated at times. Eventually learn the error of my ways because I simply wasn't having fun being that person. But with age comes some wisdom in that regard. Yeah, and it was Dota. Like, we didn't know any better. Like, we simply didn't know that that was an issue. It's just how everybody talked. It was well before communities and what we kind of have today. Or even reporting systems in that regard. At least you look like you're in your 20s. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm breaking illusion, Luke. I apologize.
I have returned.
Welcome back. Welcome back. And I was never a voice guy. I was never a big voice guy, so I can't say I belligerently attacked anybody, but of course I, you know, dropped some play the game or get outs in my Warcraft 3 days when I was in a more competitive environment. I was a young man. I was angsty. I was very angsty.
So where do we put ourselves in the lottery for the tickets?
Where do we? I believe there's a button. Player exclusive ticket application. Once you've read the above, be ready to apply. So it looks like you click the bottom there. We were just kind of going over it while you were gone.
Where's bottom where? Oh, visit the application form?
Yeah. So tickets are $199.99. $200.
Oh, it needs my authenticator.
We were also
Let's
talking
do it now.
We were also talking about how since this is FanFest and they have a separate media tour, they might just not be interested in having it be a content creation kind of event, a media thing, focusing more on the fans.
I have applied.
Sweet.
I know Katie hasn't been playing, but I think she still has an active sub, so I'll get her to throw down.
What if the two of you get a chance to do the media tour? What would you ask Yoshi P? Probably, I mean, granted, I haven't tried the Criterion dungeons and the new dungeon sort of thing, but I would be interested in hards and content that would be of that smaller nature. Again, in order to do that, I would do research or get to the point where I can play those things before asking Yoshi P a foolish question that I don't know the answer to by my own playtime. But I would be interested in all the tactical kind of business that might be coming down the pipeline.
I'd want to talk to him about what content he likes watching about the game.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Like what do you actually like? What are you a fan of?
It would also be like tied to who you're interviewing. I think to toot our own horns, I think Garrett and I are very good at knowing our interview and actually asking them questions to which they are privy to and have information about. Like, you don't ask an artist what's happening in the story next or why PvP is messed up.
Yeah, because they can't help you.
No, and you're just going to waste everybody's time, and then they're going to feel like you were... It frustrates them greatly, and the amount of joy I've seen when you ask an artist an art question in an interview, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Yeah, one of the times with Heroes of the Storm, when we were doing BlizzCon interviews, one of the years we got an artist, and yeah, they just like lit up.
Yeah.
And we kind of got the vibe that they were like all day they'd been getting like tryhards that just want to talk about the meta. And balance.
Yeah,
and, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe we finally got an artist. I was stoked because like I'm more into that personally.
Well, and that's, you know, the evolving personality, right? We did some summits, some invite things for Blizzard, and you'd be standing outside the door and the pro players were just giving the devs hell, like shoving them to the corner, being like, you're ruining this game, your balance is awful. You just walk in there, the devs would be half in tears after being confronted like that. You very, very quickly realize in this business how you're talking to humans, and maybe all that learning, all that way you talk you learned online might not be the right thing to do.
They're also fascinating too, and like, I don't know, I like talking to them as creatives because they are, and a lot of people, but also again, we were coming from a competitive game.
Sure. I doubt there would be as much of that at a media tour for an MMO.
Yeah,
like Final Fantasy.
Yep. Did you read any of these supers?
I read the two that popped up while you were gone, since we were talking about FanFest and stuff like that. So I got Imarin and Raygun Girl.
Okay, I don't remember Alex's.
No, we didn't do Alex's question yet.
Yeah, Alex Super Chatted said, now that you've been to all the Shadowbringer zones, which zone has your favorite background music? Honestly, like the more I think about it, the one that's still like gives me chills is what's the zone? What's the friggin' zone?
Amarang, is that the one? Because that's what
Amarang, man, dude. The Amarang track is so tonal and ambient and weird, and yeah, it just gives me chills.
Yeah, it's really, really good. The Clusia music is great. After Gold, I heard that because I was trying to find Clusia music for one of our intros. Oh, it was our intro where we were pretending to be EULMOREans, and I accidentally grabbed the wrong track, so I heard the more joyous one first, actually put in the video, and I was like, this is great. It sounds happier than what I remember.
Oh, yeah. So it's probably the beginning and the end for me, because we started in Amarang. So Amarang's track and then Amarat's track.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two are great. I am also very fond of the Raktika Night track. Like, I'm real fond of it. I spent a lot of time screwing around with it in the video where we showcased it, and so I've spent a lot of time listening to that track over and over and over again, and I still like it.
Yeah, the ticking, the clock. Yeah, that was great. It still reminds me of a song that I don't think anybody knows. I think it's an Enya song, but it really sounds like an Enya song.
Oh my god, Kyle.
It's Lorena McKennitt or Enya, and it was one that played in my house frequently, and there's a verse in that song that just really sounds like it.
Your comment in that video got a rise out of a lot of people. Dude, have you read the comments from the most recent video?
No, I haven't.
People have full-on meme status your enough when I asked you how many times did you trust DD.
That's great. Oh, is this? Oh, do you actually know the song? This is an Enya song. Oh my god. Maybe I'll have to listen to this off air probably because it's an Enya song. But
Orinoco Flow.
Yeah. This might be it. Oh my god! If you answer this question for me, it's been driving me nuts. Sadly, you also saved a call I would have made to my father, so I'll call my dad all the same and talk to him. But I was gonna call my dad and be like, "Hey, what the hell is that song?" The song that goes. Christmas at Night is a good song too. Yeah. The Titania song is fun. There's a lot of fun songs in this expansion, for sure. But I love Alexander, and so the twinning was just rocking.
Well, shall we continue?
Yes, let us land.
Thank you for covering for me, by the way. I'm having a religious experience with this coffee right now.
No, it was my pleasure. We got to talk about FanFest a bit. Got to talk about young 13-year-old Kyle playing Dota and Warcraft 3 and his angst. It was solid. It was solid.
That would have been the original Counter-Strike mod for Half-Life for me.
Oh yeah.
Around that time. I didn't really, and then by the end of I didn't really play online except for Counter-Strike because I was still on a 56K modem, so playing online was really hard. And then I was really in the Sims at that point. I played so much of the friggin' Sims.
Sure. I don't think there's much room to be toxic in the Sims unless you're playing that.
Unless you're just being toxic to your Sims, which I was.
Oh, sure. Well, yeah, I would Roller Coaster Tycoon, make my mascots disappear into the floor.
I made one of my friends like a neighbor in the neighborhood, and he always dressed like super goth, so I wanted him to have a graveyard. So before I moved him into his house, I moved so many Sims in there and killed them so I could have a bunch of gravestones. That house was very haunted. Like really haunted. It was the most haunted ass Sims house I ever had. But yes, the Sims brings out people's inner sociopath. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Cal. Yeah, burn the house down, trap them. My favorite of it would be making like a 4x4 box and then placing the fireworks in there and then having them light it with the roof on.
Oh, wow.
That's the fastest way to kill a Sim.
Wow.
Just burn them down. Just burn them down real fast.
I only played Busting Out. That was the only one I ever played. I think it was called Busting Out. It's where you got a job.
I think I've played every Sims game except for the most. I don't think I played 4. But I know I played 1 through 3 and quite a few of the expansions.
It was really weird because I wanted to become a movie star, but in order to become a movie star, you had to start as a nail stylist, and then you would slowly climb the ladder of Hollywood.
It's a game. You gotta gamify it somehow.
Sure,
right?
sure. It was really weird. It was a weird one.
I was always I think it was Sims 1. You could do the slacker track, right? I always did that. I just thought it was hilarious. There's a literal career called Slacker.
The wild child of the everlasting dark.
This looks like if Kyle's fashion sense went goth.
Yeah, not too bad. You cannot stop us. Oh, all right. They've got spiders.
Oh. They have a cave troll. Did you see all the wonderful memes dumping on Netflix has Lord of the Rings now, but it's not the extended edition?
But HBO Max has Lord of the Rings and it has an edition. Why? Huh.
Licensing is weird, man.
I thought we hated Netflix. Don't we hate Netflix because they were getting all weird on their password sharing?
Netflix's public goodwill stock is in the garbage. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So the meme was making fun of them because it's like, oh, they have it, but it's the version you shouldn't bother watching.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Why even bother?
Yeah. Bring back Sabrina, you cowards. Ray Gun Girl for president. Sabrina and the Netflix thing I will never forgive is them not letting Glow have a final season, because Katie and I were obsessed with that show, and they gave it like 3 seasons, and they were clearly setting up for their final season, and then they just didn't make it. They just didn't make a final season. So there's no closure on that show at all. It just blue balls you at the end of it.
Same with the Dark Crystal. Are they gonna do Dark Crystal? No, I guess not. Someone just brought it up. Tez brought it up. Dark Crystal. I love Dark. That was solid. That was solid. You got Jason Isaacs, was it, doing the evil guy? You got it was a solid cast. It was a great production. I really liked it.
I have to imagine it was expensive.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was very pricey, I'm sure.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes.
Willful Child.
He defeated our spiders.
Oh wait, you were Wild Child.
That's
Willful.
fine. Let us away.
You can be both of them.
There's still work to do.
What in the Team Rocket hell just happened?
The children of Elnarg escaped into the woods. Give chase that you might learn more of their schemes.
Give chase quite a bit north. They chased far.
I don't know if you would like it or not. Did you ever watch the Sabrina Netflix show?
It's not based on the Teenage Witch, is it?
It is, but it's based on, there was a run of comics that was much more like dark and like rated.
Does it still have like Harvey and her the cat and all
it has
that?
the whole Sabrina cast, and it's still very much like a teen drama, but it's also kind of a schlocky horror comedy.
Huh.
And I loved it. Katie and I, we watched every damn episode. We were super into it.
I can see that being popular for sure.
Yeah, it's not like it shouldn't win like an Emmy or anything, but it's like, it is a really fun show. It knows exactly what it is, and it has a lot of fun with it. It's very CW, yes, but it has a grit to it that I rather enjoy that other CW shows don't really have. Because I really loved the first season of Riverdale, and then that show became like the most off the rails, unwatchable, dumb thing I'd ever seen. But to me, Sabrina like kind of knew what it had and never really like jumped the shark.
Among the children's belongings, you find a scroll detailing their plans to cleanse the forest. The forest.
All right.
Man, I might rewatch Sabrina. Everyone talking about it. I'm like, I could rewatch that.
I still haven't seen Andor, so that's what I'm hoping to tackle next.
Oh man. Oh yeah. I'm gonna shut up now because I told you Dune was good. So
Andor looks very.
If you didn't like
great
Dune,
as well.
I'm like, he might hate Andor.
I might. It is no.
It's kind of a similar vibe.
It's no commentary on anybody's likes. What I choose to like and dislike. You are free to do.
You're like legitimately impossible to read. Like I cannot call whether you're gonna like something or not. I have no way of knowing.
Well, I have never really had to define it, but I think I would go with what I said yesterday: the ideas per second. But it's hard to. It's hard to make up for that. Yeah, I've never really had to over-define it.
It's all good.
Let's see.
Quinford, you have returned. Though that is no surprise, I entreated the gods for your protection with a hymn from the Gospel of Quinford. They could not deny my plea.
Scream! Shadows give me strength. Tuna, Valve, were you able to find anything?
Blood-soaked parchment.
Yeah, I've got a biohazard here that I'm going to give you. A coordinated strike to cut off all flows of ether to Slitherbow?
It beggars belief that they could love the forest so, yet be so blind to its needs.
We need no further proof of what the children are up to. We have to tell the others. Defend the sites they mean to befoul and destroy those magic containers. Explaining how we came to know all this will prove difficult, of course, but I'll not see all your hard work wasted.
We must also give thanks to the Great Serpent who first cleansed the children's ill intent. The Divine Protector who thought us worthy vessel to carry out its work. My heart swells to know that the will of the Force smiles upon us so. Oh.
Your pet, I mean the Great Serpent. It's gone. It was here just a moment ago. We should go look for it.
No, my friend. The Great Serpent has fulfilled its duty in protecting the Great Wood, and so it returns to slumber.
Is that so? Perhaps it really was the Great Serpent.
If you truly mean that, Valen, then perhaps you are ready to learn the truth of its origin. And I would start from the very beginning. It begins with a sizable crystal in the lake Tsuchimikata, where known as a fruit of the Protector. If the legends are true, it dates back to the time preceding the Empire of Ranka.
There he goes. I suspect I'll be getting an earful for the rest of the day. But I think our work here is finally done. I wish there was some way I could repay you for all the help. Though I should probably go while he's still swept up in his lectures. Take care, Tuna and Val. Hopefully we'll meet again soon. Just introduced already.
Though is not largely an assumption based on the visions noted in the chapter 2, verse segment of the Gospel of. Come back here, Valen. I still have to tell you about the servant's influence on the founding of Ranka.
Valen is me when I'm bored by a quest.
That
was a cute.
Yeah, that was really cute.
Quest. I like that.
That was a fun little quest. And they scurry off into the night.
Scree!
Is there more steps to that, or is that the end of that? Did they put out more in the patch or something? Much more.
Shirogane, that's a good way to describe that character.
Nice. If we do another dungeon, I can probably buy a hat, and I'd like to buy a hat.
All right, let's do another dungeon.
Let's see what we got on.
What are we going to run as, is the question.
Do we have any duty finders left? 120 for doing an alliance raid. So I think let's do that.
All right.
And I'll do it with the samurai, and I'll get some of these Doritos.
What level's your Sam? 80?
Yeah, 80.
I guess I'll sum.
Cool. If people want to join for Alliance Roulette, if you're in the area, feel free to jump up and down. We can also put a holler out in the free company.
Okay, sup? Let's see, invite to party. How many can we bring? 8?
Yes, so we have 6 spots.
Why can't I invite you to party? There's no invite to party option. Oh, I'm not leader.
Oh, allow me to rectify that. There you go.
Invite to party. Invite to party. Ronan, you want in?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Crystal Tower.
Most likely. Got 2 more spots. Who's... Oh, hey, Blobo. We got...
Oh, bring on any of the Evilistas. Bring on any Evilis, Sky Pirates, absolutely.
That should be it. We're gonna need to shift some stuff around, though, right?
Is that what it is, Hound Dog? Is it supposed to be an L with a box? Yeah, I don't know why that's leaders. Your explanation makes the most sense that I could think of.
The what now?
That the little box is an L next to your name there to denote you as leader. Oh wow, that was fast.
Oh, that's... Oh, I don't know if I buy that.
Yeah.
That's too square an L for, like, any typeface. But I guess you could read it that way.
I do kind of like a crown, but maybe that is like a toxic enabler. Maybe we shouldn't do crowns.
That is an ugly L, if that's an L.
Yes, it's a very odd L. Oh, yep. World of Darkness.
Yep. What a surprise.
Yeah, what a surprise. Oh, people were messaging me all over a video about looking at the moon in World of Darkness. But I guess that's the moon there?
I mean, it looks crazy.
Yeah, it does look crazy, but that doesn't line up with my moon theory. So,
your moon business?
yeah, I assume that was the World of Darkness back there, not the moon. Important moon business. Nice, bonus 50. Oh, my portrait worked. You look great.
My portrait worked.
Yeah, we did it.
Huzzah. Garm.
Now to remember what buttons have been removed.
Oh my god, low-level summoner is so lame.
It's not too bad on Samurai, but I do have some fun buttons I miss. Got a two-headed dragon. Two people left, like they saw World of Darkness, and they're like, you know what? I can't take
I
this.
don't need to see this again.
I'm done. Oh, they're just dead? Okay. Sacrifice ninja? What? We're sacrificing ninjas?
It's all about the moon, Kyle. It's all
Yeah,
about
it's
the
all
moon.
just moon business.
Jelly Shark Bat. First of all, your name is fabulous. Second of all, thank you for the membership. Welcome to the Gearbox. Appreciate your support.
I'm always tankier, so it's nice to just not be responsible. Minimum eye level requirements? That'd be fun. But then you put difficulty in the way of people's, Netflix roulettes, and there would be an outcry, I'm sure. Which, yeah, I get, you're chilling, kicking it. I am unable to move, apparently. Oh, what does this do? This is the part I'm always like...
I don't. I've never learned this stuff.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that it's a finger is just all the more distressing. It feels very, very outside of itself. I think it's just don't end up where it ends, right?
I believe that's the case.
Oh, there's hourglasses to kill. I'm being a bad player. It looks like they're already dead.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that because I figured, you were on it.
Oh, I'm dead. I got pulled to death. Or maybe I was in a doom or something. Oh, I got doomed. Okay. If his finger hits an hourglass, it explodes. Oh, you have to kill the hourglass before it circles round to it? I usually just die 20 times and hope it'll be over soon. Eyeball. Weird Zerg eyeball.
Oh, I died. It did.
Mechanics are for cars. That works for the first crystal tower, but this one is a little more busy. Yeah, what's this up here? The Ireful Gate. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Okay, so this is where we like divide up, but never mind. It's over. Oh, I learned something. I don't understand what I learned, but I did learn something. That's how learning works? That is a great point.
Andrew Armstrong, thanks for the membership.
Thank you, Andy.
Trying to decipher your class colors. Almost looks like Miami.
You get Doom, run to the glowing pads on the ground. Which expansion did they add Crystal Tower as a required thing to do?
I think it was 5.3.
Oh, interesting. They did it like after the fact. Yeah, 5.3. That's wild. Was there like a community outcry that people were getting confused or feel like they hadn't done the Crystal Tower? Because that feels like it would have been right for like a 4.4 kind of update to like get people ready. But I guess maybe that would have given away the goose.
Or Kyle, what's more likely? Something happens in 5.3. That's relevant.
Yeah, very Crystal Tower related. Probably World of Darkness related or something.
Mm-hmm.
That they wanted to make sure people did.
Hey, Jaggly.
Oh, and 5.3 they
no
made
worries.
that.
Good to see you. Hope you have a good weekend.
Oh, yes. Good to see you, Jack.
It's good. It's a good looking Hydra ass dragon thing.
It is solid little. I like the glow on it. Interesting. I am attempting to read chat while samuraiing. Oh dear. Multiple colors. I'm just gonna leave? Discordance?
What now?
There's like multiple crystals, and there's things over there that are attackable, and it's going grr. The head position shattered. I'm just gonna stand on top of you, so if we die together.
Oh, wonderful.
It seemed okay.
It's okay to backseat a little bit in, in Crystal Tower if you really want to. You can backseat a little bit in Crystal Tower.
Maybe one day I'll actually absorb
Yes.
facts.
This is what Garrett and I mean when we say we have to lose in order to win. Like we have to all lose and then be like, okay, all right, it's worth learning now.
I don't do my raid duties enough, like frequently enough, to have any of this stick in my head. I do it with no regularity. Just when I'm hanging out with you and we're desperate for XP or tomestones.
Oh, the circles got bigger. Oh, that wasn't terribly dangerous, or a healer took care of me. I will assume it was not terribly dangerous and continue to play the exact same.
Y'all will learn them when you get to endgame and have to do them weekly. All right. That's the kind of thing where I'll actually take time and like go read on my own time.
Pants.
I really wish you didn't hit. Oh, you don't hit a loading wall here, do you?
I don't think so. I think you go straight up.
Yeah, this is cool.
There might be a loading wall before the final lady in the dress business. Lady in the dress. It's normal, don't worry about it.
What's normal?
Dying in here. It's just what happens.
Oh.
Need to remember I'm in Group C. There's some weird boss models in this game, but I kind of like these ones.
They look like they belong on the final planet in Half-Life.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I seem to be... Yep, I have been devoured. And spat out. Might be some way to avoid this.
Wonder who that sign's for.
Yeah.
Oh, we got an ad. We got a football player. The
Yep.
robot from the NFL commercial is beating us up.
I don't know sports well enough. I was about to start singing the Entertainment Tonight song. But it's something like that. It's something like that.
Never stop being you, Kyle.
Well, how does it go? How does when he's like walking around doing the pointing and being a robot?
Oh, dude,
The football song.
I am struggling to think of the football music now.
That's all you can think of is Entertainment Tonight.
Well, I don't know that one either, so there's not really.
It's not in your head. Yes, American football. Yes.
Yes. We're talking about real football? Yes.
I think most of the world would disagree with that statement.
Oh, jeez.
That makes sense. Yeah, don't stand in his tail. What's the tradition here? Is it a certain party letter always goes inside or something?
I don't remember.
B for belly. Oh. Well, that's grand.
Oh, that's just nasty.
Yeah, Barky boy. Right on the carpet, too.
This boss needs to get to a veterinarian immediately.
The tile was right there.
Spoken like a true cat owner.
Karth is a notorious I want my paws comfy while I bark.
Can you blame him?
Yeah, no, I get it, you know?
It's been a long time since I've barfed, but I'm definitely a bring the bath mat over to the toilet kind of guy.
Gotta protect those knees, old man. My biggest...
And I'm dead.
If I had a pet peeve about Samurai, it's that whatever I do during my super move looks like something horrible is happening beneath my feet and I'm gonna get frozen. It's very Demon Slayer-y, like, you know, there's elements flowing about, but it always makes me think everything's about to go wrong. Should I be helping somebody who got chains being dragged across? Seems mechanics are being happened. What a rude dude.
Raphael?
Yep.
Well, he is cool but rude.
Impossible.
It's another movie I've been wanting to rewatch recently.
Ninja Turtles?
The first Ninja Turtles has been on my mind lately.
We are doing The Mummy, Brendan Fraser, Saturday. As
Oh,
our,
nice. Dude, I haven't watched that in a long time.
as our late Valentine's Day date night.
These are fun movies. I love the ride.
Is it down? Didn't they replace it with the Transformers thing?
Did they?
Yeah, I think they made like an Optimus ride or something.
Oh, no.
Or like Megatron's Revenge.
It's been a while since I've been to Universal.
Yeah. Because they're also getting a Mario Kart land, right? They're getting Mario Land over there.
It's going to be at Islands of Adventure next door, I believe. I think. The thing, it's been like on-off, rumor, not rumor for so long.
Yeah, Bart saying he works at Islands of Adventure.
What?
So that is accurate. It is gone. The Mummy
Oh,
ride
no,
is
that
gone.
sucks. Really? Man, Universal, just no reverence for their own shit. Like, all the good stuff's gone.
Yeah, I mean, granted, you know, like what's the stock on Jaws and a lot of that old stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and the Harry Potter parks were very, very, very impressive when they released. I mean,
Yeah.
considering we lost Jaws for that, I mean, it is a much more high effort park edition.
Well, no, just the raw cash that it generates, and then you got the train that goes over to Islands of Adventure and all
Yeah,
that.
but Mummy was like, I loved King Kong and I was sad it went, but then like Mummy came in and it's like, well, this still feels kind of like classic Universal ride. It sucks. I lived on Mummy.
I think Universal lost its way when it went digital screens. The whole live the movies, when it stopped being actual props, I just kind of lost interest.
I
in
mean,
Universal.
yeah, that's a very popular take.
Oh, is it?
in the theme park meta? Yeah, that's a popular thing. I watch a lot of Disney YouTubers, and that shit comes up all the time.
Oh,
The popular gripe with Disney YouTubers is like projections and screens instead of props and
yeah.
animatronics.
There's ways to integrate. It's getting better, you know. I mean, Elsa looks horrible. It's a mannequin, but they projected a face on it, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's one of the better ones. I don't absolutely hate the Frozen ride, but it's not worth the wait to go on that ride.
Yeah, that too. There are people doing things. Look like they're catching balls. So.
Yep.
Oh, look at me having a popular opinion.
Yeah.
I did it. I did.
Kyle not being even remotely original.
That's a good point. Time to unsub. Kyle's gone normie.
Kyle's a normie now. What's it feel like, Kyle?
You know, it feels popular. It feels good. I feel like going to Twitter with my quote-unquote hot take that everybody has in order to garnish likes. And then I should say, like, what sandwich is the best for engagement?
We have a stack of food-related questions we need to burn through on the podcast.
Oh, do we?
Yep.
I feel.
I was gonna do rapid fire food one of these days.
I feel like I should be helping with something back there.
The dark storms are targetable.
Oh, okay. It's not that I don't know how to soak a meteor. It's just that y'all are so eager, you know? You just look so excited. I don't want to...
Is there any... Actually, here's a question. Is there any point in having more than one person?
My understanding is no. But I could be wrong.
This is such a loud fight.
Oh, right. Oh, I don't want to be shamed. I'm in the wrong box. But if I... Yep, I might as well, like, actually help. Because I've been trapped outside the box before, and that just feels bad.
Yes, it does. It's a good-looking ground.
It is a nice bit of ground. Why was everyone standing in the middle? That seemed like a poor decision.
GG.
No one let me break. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's gone.
Da, 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 da.
Faded, faded, faded. Pass on you. You got a fancy looking hat. Pretty sure I have a bunch of these. I do not require any faded copies of Hunger. Wall of food when? I think that would be very hard to do with someone else. You're literally getting into personal taste.
Yes. Yes, like I like blatantly hate pickles and ketchup. Like
Yeah.
And I believe you like both, yes?
Yep, but I hate pumpkin pie.
Ah, I love pumpkin pie.
Exactly.
Like I would bathe in a tub of pumpkin pie. Yeah, so like what do you do about that? It's just like just just don't like some
You just
stuff.
can't. Yeah.
And then there's tomatoes where I'm very specific. If it's like the larger the tomato is, the less I am inclined to eat it. But the pico, great. Salsa, even better. Marinara, S tier. Slice of tomato on a sandwich? No, thank you. I didn't feel like dunking my sandwich in water today.
Sweet potato pie? I don't think I've had sweet potato pie. I like sweet potatoes.
I think sweet potatoes are extremely overrated. I will eat them.
Overrated?
But they're so soft. Like you just can't get any texture. It's like the texture of paste.
Sweet potatoes are like a staple around my house, so it just feels weird to have rice be told it's overrated. Like it's literally a base for so many dishes.
It's like it's always the same. Like anytime I go somewhere and the sweet potato fries are an upcharge, I'm like, why? Real fries are better. Like I mean, unless you have like something shitty like steak fries, but. If you've got normal ass shoestring, I've had some steak fries that are good. It depends on the place, but usually it's a red flag for me if you have steak fries, because most places don't have good steak fries. But if you have like a normal shoestring potato like fry and you're upcharging for sweet potato, I'm like, cool. Thanks for the cheaper, superior product.
That's fair. That's fair. We do. We make a chicken nugget each week that is like ground chicken and sweet potato, and then you put them into nuggets and together. It's tasty. It's really tasty.
Nice. Yeah, no, I mean, I think my least favorite fry is crinkle cut, even though I have also had good crinkle cut fries. It's just so rare. It's a big reason I strongly dislike Shake Shack, because their burgers are quite expensive and like the smallest in the game. They have the worst French fries this side of In-N-Out, and Their milkshakes are really good though.
I don't think you're supposed to be sober there. Like, I think that's like a Waffle House. You just kind of end up at a...
Shake Shack is like the overpriced hipster.
Oh,
burger
shake!
joint,
I
dude.
thought you said Steak and Shake. I was thinking
No,
Steak and
not
Shake.
Steak and Shake.
Okay.
I love Steak and Shake fries.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Steak and
I
Shake.
will gorge myself on Steak and Shake fries.
What is your preferred fry shape?
Oh, like dipping it in a shake?
No, shape, as in
Oh, fry shape?
yeah.
Oh, shoestring. Like, give me normal ass. Like either like McDonald's is classic, but like most smash burger places like Steak and Shake or Freddy's do the really skinny shoestring fries. That is my shit. I love that stuff.
Is it
Opinion on Checkers? I love it. My body refutes it at this point. I cannot eat it. Checkers will ruin my day every time at this point. But I love Checkers, and it really bums me out that my body has just rejected it. Like, Checkers will end me at this point.
That's me at Applebee's, but you know that doesn't come up a lot. Luckily, I don't end up at Applebee's.
Applebee's?
Yeah, Applebee's.
I mean, I don't think I've been to Applebee's in like 10 years because Katie and I have a shared opinion that Applebee's is like the worst restaurant. But I don't think I've ever gotten sick in an Applebee's.
Drill fries. I guess that'd be curly fries, right? Have you ever been to like a state fair where they have a drill and they through a whole potato really fast?
Yeah. Dude, the Philly cheesesteak place, our local joint, they make their own curly fries from scratch. And they will, it's like a bowl that they give you if you order it. It is entirely too many potatoes for a human to eat.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. Like a full on, like spiral cut, like what Mythos is talking about. Yeah, that shit's good. Oh man. I had a little snack before this, so I'm not starving now that we're talking about food.
I'm starving, man. I'm gonna buy a hat, and that's where we're gonna end today. I'm gonna buy this hat.
Yeah, thanks for the groups, everybody.
Oh, let me get
you're off to Calusia?
Yep, I am. Yeah, thank you for joining everybody for our adventure in the world of darkness. Our casual
I could buy something. Let me take a look at the robes. Actually, I want to look because Dancer, man, I love Dancer. Let me look at the Dancer gear. Yeah, thanks so much. I love our chiller streams, you know, and I love to see that they're growing. You know, we're getting more viewers, but also like, yeah, it means a lot that people still turn up for this stuff. You know, you have a big moment. You finish 5-0. You're on cloud 9. Then you see like 7 comments like, "What are you gonna do when the MSQ is over?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, that doesn't feel good."
I think
and then you have
a
vibe day like this, and more than 500 of you still come out and support and watch and hang out, and it feels good. It feels good, y'all.
I think a lot of it comes from a place of love. Like they want to know you'll keep going, and of course there are variety streamers who mainline through the MSQ very quickly, and then they move on. That's that. Here's the hat that we were talking about with the mask earlier. If you want to see it.
Can you hide the mask?
No, you cannot. You cannot visor this. But the mask is quite cool. It's very Revenant.
You hate to see it.
It's a very cool.
You hate to see it.
On the Sweater of Darkness. It was fun, even though Kyle's the normie now. Yeah, true.
Yep.
True.
That is the Dancer gets that hood. Okay, cool.
I'm just a practical effects guy. Watched a whole video about how Indiana Jones sucks now. Made me real sad to see that. I was properly
suck now.
I was properly down, man, when we rode that like 3 years ago or 4 years ago or however long it was at BlizzCon. I left that ride just being like, man, something's wrong, man. That was bad.
Well, it's budgetary constraints.
True.
You hate to see it.
True. Is Splash Mountain done now?
No, they just closed it.
Oh, they only just closed it.
They just freaking closed it.
I love Princess and the Frog. I'm really excited to see that.
I
someday.
do too. I'm really excited for this refresh.
Yeah.
Like I realize there's like some sensitive shit with Splash Mountain being based on Song of the South, but like as a kid who didn't know any of that shit, I had a fond spot in my heart for Splash Mountain, but I cannot tell you the last time I wrote it. I don't really care.
Yeah.
To me, Princess of the Frog is one of the most grossly underrated Disney movies. It's so freaking good. I wish it got more love. I wish more people watched it so that they made more traditionally animated films.
So I'm really excited for the refresh.
And for Keith David. I hope there's a whole like black light room of Keith David doing Keith David things in there.
Oh, dude, it's my only critique. My only critique of Princess of the Frog is there's not enough Keith David because he chews every scene he's in.
He does. He does great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Princess and the Frog freaking rules. I liked it so much. I took one of my buddies to go see it, and the person, first of all, small town problems, but like the person behind the counter when I was like, "Hey, two tickets for Princess and the Frog," was like, "Really?"
Oh,
it was like me, bro.
Yeah.
But like, I'm a big nerd about animated movies, so I was like, I wanted to take my friend to go see it because, like, dude, no, you don't get it. It's really cool,
dude.
And
I remember I got
totally judged.
It was Christmas. My sister wanted a Britney Spears album. I was what would that be, like 12 or so, 13 maybe 14. Britney Spears. Man, that cashier gave me hell. Like straight up, like called the whole place over. Was like, check out this young teen buying Britney Spears album, everybody. I slinked out of there.
That's not cool, man.
Yeah,
that's lame.
It was intensely lame. I was like, it's for my sister. He's like, sure it is. All right, everybody.
Okay, buddy.
All right.
Okay, well, you know what your problem was? You were too defensive. That was,
dude. Yeah,
that's how they get you.
Exactly. At the time, I didn't know to be like, hell yeah, man. All right, hit me, baby, one more time. Oh yeah, you know I'm a huge Britney Spears fan. Let's do it. You just play into it, and they leave you alone.
You learn that shit with age.
Yep.
You learn it with age.
The wisdom that you learn.
Wisdom.
All the wisdom. Oh, hey, Darkman. Do you have friends on the other side? Yeah. Well,
I think we missed the PMAC as well. Thanks to the super chat 7453. If you didn't do Crystal Tower, you wouldn't be able to call out his name during the cutscene. That makes sense.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
I just kind of assumed that, but I'm glad to have that verified.
Well, I hope you all are in for some delicious food after we talked about so much food today.
Yes, it was a food heavy stream.
Yep.
It's a food heavy stream. Today we learned that we're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
That Garrett doesn't like Stallone and Kyle doesn't like any Arnold Schwarzenegger comedy except for True Lies. Dune was skirted. And Fast and the Furious 10 should be advertised as Fast 10 Your Seatbelts.
Perfect. Also scree. Yes, lots of scree.
We screed.
We screed properly. Subscribe, like the stream. All that helps out a lot. Join the Discord. We'll be back Tuesday. And you'll see what that's all about when we make that post. So until then, bye, everybody.
See ya. GG.